past value of that earrings, the Maroto earring, which was about $3,500 as at the time she bought it 4 years ago. Now that she has sold the earring, or Jenny, because she said she didn't do anything with it. However, she hasn't been able to provide it till now. Okay, so they didn't make any payment. We are expecting them today again, as promised by Ara's friend, that today they will try and remit money for the earrings into Auntie Enny's account. Yesterday has gone. We don't know what is likely to happen today. And we can't even ask for the bulk money for the big set yet, since they have not even been able to pay for the earrings. Now, let me go back a little bit to those of you that has been saying, oh, this looks like bullying. You guys don't know what is happening with her. I greet all of you. You see, you guys are sounding as if you are just getting to know about Aramide, Adedoyin, Aragbesi, Araboro to sell it off, Araoli, Aragbewiri, Arashinorambo. It's not the first time you're hearing about this. I'm sure you've heard about it before. That she's very, very dubious. She's highly dubious. She's highly fraudulent. Yes, Ara is highly fraudulent and highly dubious. Go on, first time to Mama Jin kon leleshi. Eyan ya titi, o ya sneakers. Come. I'm not going to respond to you, Pelugo shenanigans on social media. You see, to those of you that calls yourself a lover, if you truly love her, you honestly need to sit her down and speak the hardcore truth to her authority. Perhaps some of you are actually, scared of her. Yes, maybe you're scared of her. Maybe you don't know how to approach her about this. But I bet you, if you were to have been a victim once or twice, I'm sure you will not be saying the things you're saying today. I also saw someone left a comment that, oh, why are you people all bent on beating this girl down or destroying her? Come. Why is she hell bent on destroying a fellow woman's business? Why is she so mean to destroy other people's business that they worked hard to build? Let me ask you that question so you take it back. Why is she so mean to destroy a fellow women's business? Why is she so mean to deprive other families of their valuables that could have helped in some situation, in case any situation arises in the future? Like the one we are talking about now is worth of 30 million naira. If this woman has that thing, and if anything arises in that woman's family, would the 30 million not help? Let me ask you that question. In case our children wants to pay school fees or something happens, so let's say an emergency case arises, would that 30 million not go far? Have you asked yourself why Ara has been constantly defrauding people online? Are you oblivious to the fact that she's been doing this in the last 5, 7, 8 years online? That is the one she's been doing online. There are some of our schoolmates that says, Arati wabai lati batati wani school, lati batati wani school. Lotin jaru oli burukush. Efes okwe egbori. Ojundun eti yid. Eni glaucoma. Ni kankon. Cataract in bayinja. Rin koton lo online. You see? Te ba nife. Be ba nife gbogbo ton panye. Be ba nife toto. You see, me, Abike is one person. Ask anybody close to me, they will tell you, Rokon ofile no lati so. Sharing gbogbo àwọn ranters on Facebook ton fe fracalize say it's because they work with their brain. Ọpọlọ wọn no fin tele. Esabod omo bawi ni lọ́wọ́ mi, but kò tí kan. Listen, Esabod yala ya ìjà wọn lókè lọ́hùn. Omo bawi ni, but kò tí kan, because this is not fracas. That is where I differ from them. I'm not going to fracalize it. If not that Tara was gullible, stupid enough, so prideful, she will not come out to say, Tomba bi yala ya baba laku baba omuda ko riran bi, ìran olè ló ti jáde. Obolele ni, arabolele lorúkọ ẹ̀. Arabolele gbewiri diran. That's who she is. Now come. Enny òun ni, ọ̀la òun ni, ọ̀túnla òun ni. Haven't some of you senses? Can't some of you just call up, come? You have grown kids. I'm not going to operate like them, Esabod. Ibi Bailawa, 4 weeks ago, last month, Esabod called her daughter bastard. Timba je bad blogger ni. I would have picked on such and be peddling such news around about her. But when I went online, because this has not, happened then, the auntie hasn't spoken out to me. But bad blogger, I would have been helping them to peddle, such news about her. But I'm not like that. I'm not into bullying or just picking on hearsays from social media. Let's assume she even has issues with her husband. Is it me? It's business? Is it my business? No. Because you know why? She's someone I love to oversight her shortcomings. Perhaps you don't know me. You're seeing me for the first time. I'm busting out because she pressed the wrong button in me. Yes, she got me triggered off last night. And I served her back because yala yara ara were. Kò lè face me ti ma susile. Mo biku. Mo fine. Mo leni mi. Someone everything of intimidate your pa. I go intimidate yala yai. Ma ko gold jáde èmi ni mo ní èmi á lọ ro jáde bá fojú rí you see investment mi ni wèrè márùn lè wá bí ẹ̀yin ò bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé kó ṣe bó ti mọ ẹlẹ́wà ṣàpọ́n ẹ̀yin ò bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé there is joy in contentment ẹ̀yin ò láì tí ẹ̀kẹ́ sọ fún pé aláyé ó ní ẹbí ó ní ará ó ní èèyàn tó bá wá ní jẹ́ kí n ṣe owó ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ jẹun. What do you call hard working? When you're hard working, then you need to spend hard on yourself, people. When tebako dede mi pé mo fẹ́ fi swag sí, it's because mo wà hard working wọ́n tí mo ń ṣe. You see, mo jẹ́ kó tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn. Mo ń jáde níwọ̀n because tí mi ìbá ṣe bí mo ti mọ̀, Olúwa àtẹ́. Èyàn máa dẹni àbùkù. Before you know it, you will be ridiculed, reduced to nothing in public. The society will not regard you as èyàn tó wà hardworking. Why? Because Mr. A, Mrs. B, Mrs. D, they are looking at their bangles on you, or perhaps some bag you have borrowed that you refuse to return. I'm going to play more voice notes now from other people requesting their money from her, not this gold woman alone. So you see, in koburuku ni ka tora wa shekini kama tora wa soro ke tora ni barin ke ma tora ni ba soro. How can she be so arrogant, prideful after what she has done? I keep telling you that she is an unrepentant, offender, a constant offender, one that is never remorseful. She needs to be remorseful. You don't seem to understand what it means, babe. Kin share, stepping on others' toes, and you coming out to say, Mo wa sorry, kobusekun. You see, there's no need for pride here. Because somebody of any pride, you don't operate BTT colony pride. Our pride is long gone. Did you hear what she said last night? Only to obati le sherere. Ola mo le sherere. Àwọn ọmọ ede ma sherere. Bó ṣe nǹkan ṣe rere yẹn àwọn ọmọ ẹ máa ṣe rere àwọn tèmi náà máa ṣe rere òun gan tó rò pé òun ò lè ṣe rere ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́ ó sì lè ṣe rere tó bá ní tẹ́lọ́rùn tó bá ṣe bó ti mọ ẹlẹ́wà ṣàpọ́n tó bá pọ́n ara ẹ̀ lé because àpọ́nlé you don't claim it. It's not something you claim. You earn it. You earn it with the things you exhibit out there, the way you present yourself. It's the way you present yourself that people will address you. When you present yourself like a wish-wash person, olójú kòkòrò, tó bá ti rele kó jí ìwọ̀n, tó bá ti rí tọ̀hún, kó gbé tà máa ní tó ní lọ́wọ́, báyé ṣe máa pè ẹ́ nìyẹn. Orúkọ tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ láyé máa fi pè ẹ́. Mi ò lè wá bá yín sìn kí sọ pé Abike Jagaban lórúkọ mi, kẹ́ wá rí mi lọ́la kẹ́lé mi Ibrahim kìíní kan. No, ẹ gbọ́ bí mo ṣe pera mi, lẹ ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ pè mí. Ara fi orúkọ burúkú pè ara ẹ̀, kéèyàn máa lọ yá bàtà. Bá sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Can you stop listening to those lies and just speak some truth, some hardcore truth to our authority? When is enough is enough. Now she took the gold and she could not eat till as we speak. She keeps saying she works hard, but then big gold, the only gold, beta. Di ba ṣe ń wí tó bá work hard ó yẹ kó lè tọwọ́ bọ̀ meaningful cash. Sister, nítorí I work hard, ẹ kọ́kọ́ gba $5,000. Why are you people praising her? Oh, come on. There's none of you that, I'm sorry to say, that could have any form of impressive personality. Seriously. I mean, those of you pampering her. Lè ní nǹkan tó máa wà impressive nípa ẹ̀yin fúnra ra yín. Because òyìnbó sọ pé show me your friend, and I will tell you the kind of person you are. This girl has been dubious from inception. You are hopefully aware that she's dubious from inception. But because she has not stolen from you, she has not borrowed to sell it off from you, that is why you are backing her. You think that auntie that she took her gold is not hot? I spoke to her this morning. Auntie Enny is not feeling well. This is me saying it. I understand what she's trying to do because Ara is an unrepentant, offender, like I said. All Jenya Tepe Konroki Ekuma Jesese Kofi Shawadanu. I hope you understand that. Instead of me to come bowing my head or taking accountability for the things I did in public, I would rather scatter it. Àwọn akuku scatter kó kúkú bàjẹ́ ma òyàn tó máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ pé a dá gbogbo ẹ̀rú ni a lo ògbójú. Ohun làwọn èèyàn kọ síbí báyìí. I can't even relate. If Ara is my sister, I for don't block her long ago with hot courses. People know her so well. She is a renowned debtor. Did you hear that? A renowned debtor. Well renowned. Everyone knows her practice on this space. You want to ask me why I haven't fought her in the past? I mean, yes, because me ò tí rèyàn tó súnmọ́ mi one-on-one. Tó máa wá sọ fún mi pé ó jí nǹkan. And you know me, if I haven't seen evidence, I don't want to pounce on such, show Kimanipe I'm coming up to do shows for her. I don't like alleging people falsely. But with this very one, I have my dated evidence. Evidence. Towa. Well stamped. Stamped evidence to they were dated. Pe omo yi jali lo wa. So therefore, I have every right, Lati address the case yi. No, this is not done anywhere. Now, wo bo she lenu. Eni to ma lenu be yen I work hard. She posted some things on her story this morning. To those of you on our kini, ti ri gbogbo nkan ton post síbẹ̀ so nkan ton pe logboju niyen. O le ni. O le. Tó bá sọ pé yín o lè tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń support ẹ̀ ó ti ní kẹ́ lọ gbé wíìlì ilé bàbá yín wá ní kó ti ta dànù àbí ó ti gba nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin náà kó gba Rolex kó gba gbá kó gbà wo kó lọ borrow to sell it off. I'm sure you will not be sounding the way you are sounding today. So this is not about anyone. When she was being bullied, all the mother àwọn olóṣì kí má sọ òyìnbó kan má àwọn wèrè tó ń sọ pé àwọn mélòó nu yín lẹ ṣe show. I did show to support her online on Facebook. She didn't send me. I just felt for her because I was not privy to what is actually happening indoors. I just wanted her to have some peace of mind because when it comes to making trouble. When I sit down, so she Ara won't be that. Mama fi fún ní breakfast, a jẹ ní lunch, ma serve ní dinner, tó bá dálẹ̀ ma tún ṣe kíni, ma tún fún láwọn sides. Ó mama jẹ sààrì. Mo mọ bí mo ṣe máa ṣe fún. Ìyálà já ẹ̀ ló máa sá lọ last. ìjà mélòó láti jà tí wèrè lọ́wọ́ gọ́gọ́ àwọn tó ń pẹja lábẹ́ omi sójú. We don't start at all. We never start. That one, a ṣì ń warm up ni. Ìwọ tó gbé ẹnu nínú audio tí mo play fún yín pé something will happen on Sunday, which was what people have been telling me pé ara ò ní nǹkan kan tó máa ṣe ní Sunday. Now yesterday was Sunday. Ask me, has she paid? Has she paid? Enny náà tún retí ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ pé lẹ́ni ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ló fẹ́ bá fowó kún. Kò rówó san. Iṣẹ́ la rí àrówó. Ìyá àdínní bọ́rọ̀ pósì bọ́rọ̀ yìí náà ni. Kéèyàn máa yáwó máa fi ra panla kó máa yáwó fi jẹ panla kó máa ta góòlù onígóòlù fi jẹ̀gbín online. Alájẹ bọ́kọ̀, alájẹ ponú, alájẹ dákú, alájẹ yàgbẹ́ ọ̀rìn. Bá sọ tòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. I mean, gbogbo yín tẹ́ ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ìjọ tẹ́ bá mú lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn èèyàn gidi tó pe ọ̀rẹ́ yín sẹ́yìn tó gba góòlù wọn tó já nǹkan lọ́wọ́ wọn tí ò dá padà. Ìjọ yẹn lè máa rí ẹ̀sìn tó yẹ kẹ́yìn náà rí. Irú wọn máa lọ ṣe àtàché mọ́ àwọn èèyàn gidi ni tẹ́ bá mú wọn jáde. Wò tẹ́ bá tó rí pé bí tẹ́ máa lọ, these are notable personalities. She will clinch to them and you would not even know the kind of conversation she's having with those people behind you. Before you know it, wà kọ́ nípa àwọn people yẹn pè é ni pé àbúrò ẹ̀ tó mú wá ń jọ sí o. Ó máa gba nǹkan báyìí lọ́wọ́ mi jọ gbà mí o. Ọwọ́ yín á bá jábọ́ pé ara kẹ̀. Bí irú wọn ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Èèyàn tó fẹ́ show off tó sọ pé o ní ìkíni. Ẹ̀yin ẹjọ́ make it make sense. Ṣé bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ ìkò yẹ kó ti kó bí $10,000 ilẹ̀ ẹjọ́ ẹ bá mi. Àǹtí yẹn wà depressed. Anybody tó bá sọ pé òyìnbó sọ̀rọ̀ is because you don't know what she's going through. I spoke to her this morning. She is depressed. But kò fẹ́, I know what she's doing because irú ara tán bá fagídí mu ó máa dà sí rough á lóhun ò ní sanwó yẹn. Èèyàn tí ò san tí ò rówó kíní san nílùú òyìnbó ilé kò sí gbèsè tán ní kò lè jẹ. Wọ́n ní tó máa fi swag jẹ ni pé òun jẹ́ náà nìyẹn kí lẹ fẹ́ ṣe fóun. Ṣáyé nìyẹn. Ṣé bó ti mú ẹlẹ́wà ṣàpọ̀n. Costume wà ń bí rẹpẹtẹ ara. Ọ̀dọ̀ kọ́ ni kó wọ góòlù wèrè. Ọrùn ẹ fífẹ̀. Bí ti kíní ohun rèé, àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ ọrùn ẹ rèé. Má para ẹ. Tó bá ti gbélé sọ́run gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ ṣe swag fún yẹn gbogbo wọn náà máa like ẹ. Ṣé bó ti mú ẹlẹ́wà ṣàpọ̀n costume rèé. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ní báńgù tó máa wọ̀ ọ́. Sórí. Ó máa tayọ ní ọ̀dọ̀ kọ́ ni kó wọ góòlù. Ẹni tí ò lè ṣiṣẹ́ góòlù tí owó ò ká góòlù ò kí ń wọ gold. Ó fẹ́ wọ red bottom Louboutin ó lọ ń ya ṣé báwọn wèrè tó ń bú ẹ tọ́pọ̀ mú ẹ lọ́mú àlè àwọn wèrè àwọn onífrákàsì ṣé bọ́n sọ lánàá wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n wá rìpọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀ fáwọn pé ó lọ ya sneakers ó ń gbé lóyìnbó ń ya sneakers girl èlò náà ń ta sneakers èlò ni wọ́n ń ta sneakers yàrá tó bá jẹ́ pé o fẹ́ fi ṣo ní pé o fẹ́ wọ designer ni ṣé dandan ni kó wọ sneakers ni ṣé dandan ni ojú òtí ẹni sneakers tó lọ yá lọ́wọ́ Tenny olórí Tenny ọ̀rẹ́ Bọ̀sún ní Atlanta olórí Tenny òun ló yá ẹni sneakers red bottom tó fi ń bùgà wàá wọ̀ kó nìkan tó bá ti rí ẹ tó mọ̀ sórí ohun tí mo hate lára ẹ ni pé o máa ń ṣe bí ọmọ ojú ọ̀rọ̀ lárí tójú ẹ bá rọ́ lárí ni wọn ò ní yẹ ń bàtà kó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa ṣe ẹ̀yà mi túkàtúkà ẹni bá ti rí wọn á ti mọ̀ pé bọ́rọ̀ pósì ohun rèé tẹ bá ti rí tó gbé díẹ̀ bọ́tọ̀ òun kọ́ ló ní ṣé ti rí ẹ rí àbẹ́ẹ̀ rí ǹjẹ́ ẹ rí ṣóhun ló ní sneakers ẹ ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà ẹ̀yin ti Facebook ṣé ẹ rí kéèyàn máa yá bàtà ẹni tó ní bàtà ló sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀ sí wa o ẹni tó ní bàtà ló sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀ sí wa o how could you condescend so low borrowing sneakers abroad? Come on girls, Primark not beautiful or sínú Macy's want her sneakers $15 as long as you're not walking on your barefoot you're gonna look beautiful in them. You wear them with pride because it's your money. It is yours. If it got messed up, you throw them in the bin because it is your money. Ìwọ ló ní. Èèyàn kọ́kọ́ ló ní. Wàá rìn pẹ̀lú fọkànbalẹ̀. Wàá yán. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa ní hey dúró ń bẹ̀. wà á rìn pẹ̀lú ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀, wà á yan ohun tó lọ yá. Oníbàtà ló send ẹ sí wa o. This red bottom. How can somebody be borrowing sneakers abroad? Bomba ti rí ẹ tó fẹ́ fi ya photo. Why do you want to show off each time you borrow people's stuff? Why? Are you not ashamed of yourself? Eh? Are you not ashamed of yourself? They sent it to me. Olori Tenny from Atlanta borrowed Tenny the sneakers. And I was told that you got the shoe messed up. Each time you borrow stuff, you will wear them till they wear out completely. You wear the quality out of the locks. You will remove the locks from it, and it will now remain urish. Luxury. What lo locks ye pa? Bitakushe. Awak uri. Oti riri uri. What if ya je? Wọ́n gbé bag. Auntie Enny náà wọ́n gbé bag fún Valentino tó yá. The same woman, Oya Valentino bag, Enny. Did you return it? How dare you talk to that here, you boasting, bragging and bluffing? You're sick, girl. Only the láti fún ẹ lóògùn wèrè. Ìwọ àgbàlagbà, ojú ò tì ẹ́. Ihun tó yẹ káwọn ọmọ ẹ máa ṣe kó bá wọn wí. Kó bá wọn wí. Táwọn ọmọ bá jáde nínú ilé èèyàn, tán bá wọ jumper bọ́ta, táwọn ọmọ ẹ bá gbé jacket wọlé ẹnu ọ̀nà ní kó ti dá wọn dúró, dá padà. You have beautiful children. I love your daughter. I don't hate you, girl. I can never be your friend, but I don't hate you. You don't seem to get my point. You got me infuriated last night. I was mad, like I went back to Oyinbo for you. Oyinbo correct. Nido. I had to do that. Wọ́n ìbí alájà ẹ̀kú ohun tó lò fẹ́ mi yẹn. Wọ́n ìbí pọ̀n rí máa pọ̀pọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ nínú sàárè àbíbi tó jẹrà mọ́ tí wọ́n ti rí. Bàbá wa ká miss tó bí ẹ̀. Wọ́n ìbí ẹ̀kú ara. Ṣọ́ra àwọn tó ń tì ẹ́, àwọn tẹ̀wọ̀n dé, wọ́n máa tì ẹ́ jẹ́ ìyà ni. Mo na àwọn náà lórí ìdọ̀bálẹ̀ làwọn náà ti jẹgba flat. Wọ́n padà wá, wọ́n wá ń claim pé àwọn ní PTSD ni. Nígbà tí mo nà wọ́n tán, mo máa fihàn ní long rope. Màá wà lórí àga ọlá mi, màá yẹ kó pinch me. Asaksi jẹ́rin ara, ó ṣì ń bẹ̀bẹ̀. Òun rí yàrá ìyá àǹtí ẹ̀ ń bíbà, ó ń bẹ̀bẹ̀. Àǹtí mi, àǹtí Abike, àbíwọ̀ náà kọ̀. So people like you know how to pretend when you want something from someone. As at the time you were pretending, trying to pinch my conscience and my emotions to soften upon you. You were there calling me Auntie Abike, you know, listen to me. But now the moment you believe you've gathered some courage, I have called Auntie Enny that why are you calling Ara? To pacify her, pé má sọ̀rọ̀, ìwọ ṣá bá mi wá kíní ẹ jáde. Auntie Enny náà gbọ́ wọn go gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bú Auntie Enny, gbogbo èbú tẹ́ fi bú wọn ẹ̀yin lẹ ní. You didn't just do that. The other day you came out, wá gaslight Auntie Enny ni online. You abusing her. Olórí burúkú onígbèsè, ta ló kọ̀ sí ẹ? Ọmọ sàn tó ń kó pọ́npọ́ bá yá ẹ. Ìwọ ló kọ̀ sí ẹ. Ìgbà téèyàn yá ẹ kan tó wá di ohun tí gbogbo àgbáyé ń gbọ́ báyìí, tó bá jẹ́ pọ́mọlúwàbí wà lára ẹ. If you have pedigree, if you have credibility, if you've got credibility, pedigree, I'm sure you would not leave it to get to this very level. We wouldn't have been where we are right now if you had behaved yourself in the past. Ẹjọ́ máa gold yín lélẹ̀. Wo farabalẹ̀ ta gold oní gold dànù lọ fi rọ́ gbèsè. Ṣáyé ló ń live yẹn ni. Wàá máa rọ́bù Peter fi pay Paul, rọ́bù Paul fi pay Peter. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ náà ṣe ń gbègbè sí ayé celebrity o. Àwọn celebrity onídọ̀tí nìyẹn. Ṣorí rẹ̀ mi ń sìn. Tí bá orí góòlù yìí, mo ti wọ̀ pa. Èyí tí mo wọ̀ lánàá àwọ̀ dákú ni màmá wọ̀. Mo bá fẹ́ túkù ìyá mi sí àbí tí bàbá mi máa tuntun wọ̀. Kò sí ètò kàn mí. Tí máa réṣò èṣì mo lè wọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta. Torí owó mi ni kò ń ṣe ogún yàrá ìyá àpọ̀nrín máa pọ̀pọ̀ bàbá ńlá kú bàbá anybody out there. Wàá wọ̀ ya àwọ̀ pa. Ọmọ bí wọ́n ṣe máa wọ̀ nǹkan tí yàn fowó ẹ̀rà ni. Àwọ̀ ṣe léṣe. Àwọ̀ bẹ́, àwọ̀ dálú tó bá wùn mí o. Kò dẹ̀ ní débẹ̀ torí kò ní burú fáwa yìí. Wàláì tàláì. So kí ló dé tẹ́ pé kò síbi tó ti lè yá nǹkan. Sórí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ ẹ tó máa wá gaslight yẹn náà. Let's speak it from there. O lè máa behave báyìí kọ́kùnrin ní peace pẹ̀lú ẹ nínú ilé láyé. O lè máa kó ìdọ̀tí inú ọkùnrin. kó má collect síbi inú ẹ̀, kó má charge. Kó bá jẹ́ best friend ẹ lórí dó nìyẹn bí wá gbé wọlé wá ka ẹ mọ́. Ìwà ò dáa. Ọmọ adójútì ni ìyàwó burúkú ni ẹ. Máa yẹn ti san gbèsè san. Ó lè má ṣe báyìí. Irú style tí mo káwọn tiẹ̀ la àwọn tó jẹ lówó lánàá pé anywhere tán bá káyé ẹ mọ́ kán ṣí wig kán wig ẹ straight off. Tán bá ti ré wig orí ẹ dànù. Anything tán bá bá létí ẹ ní gold kán máa fọwọ́ yọ pò. Kò bá má jẹ títí ẹ. Ara owó wọn ni. Ara owó wọn ni because bákan ni ó ṣe máa gbowó èèyàn padà now. You are not remorseful. Oh, jí sọ̀rọ̀. Ó sì ń sọ̀rọ̀. Jẹ́ ń play wèrè tó ń sọ láìlé ní ìfún ẹ. Lẹ́mi ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ ẹni tó ń wúrú wà dọ̀tí, ẹni tó ń yá bàtà. Ọlọ́run ló mẹ́ni tó máa ní báàgì tó tún gbé yẹn náà ṣe rí. Ìgò nígò. Àǹtí Búkì, àmú máa gbàgójú yìnyín ni o. Ẹ bá mi gbé. Àti ẹ̀jọ̀mọ̀ ẹ ti rí. Bàtà oníbàtà nìyẹn red bottom. Tí ọmọ olè náà fẹ́ fi shine rí. Ṣé yóò máa jẹ́ nǹkan tí yóò jẹ́? Ìhun tó Ọlọ́run ò pè ẹ́, òun ló ń jẹ́. Ìhun tó ayé tó lè afford, òun ló fẹ́ live. Ṣé bó ti mọ ẹlẹ́wà ṣàpọ̀n girl America tó rí yẹn àwọn tó ń níwèé bíi titi ẹ tó ń ṣe dùn aládùn àná bíi ẹ lè ráṣìírí wọn ẹ lò mí kí lẹ máa ń pè ilé yín nísàlẹ̀ yẹn ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀sì àbí kí lẹ máa ń pè bí underground l'America ẹ jẹ́ rán mi létí ẹ kọ́ síbẹ̀ kí lẹ máa ń pè ilé yín tó máa wà underground basement thank you ibẹ̀lẹ̀ lómi ń gbé wọ́n dẹ̀ ń live comfortably wọ́n dẹ̀ fìdọ̀tí rárá wọn ìmí ìyàrá kan àbí yàrá méjì ni pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ máa manage bí àwọn ọmọ yẹn aṣoríire lábẹ́ wọn ò ní gbé dọ̀tí lọ bá àwọn ọmọ abẹ́ basement yẹn bẹ̀ làwọn ọmọ yẹn ti máa graduate abẹ́ basement yẹn bẹ̀ làwọn ọmọ yẹn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ náà máa gbalé fún ya wọn ní gbogbo story wọn máa change because they are focused. You don't know what you're doing to your children. Did you say that yesterday when you were cursing, I could not place the curse back on you because you are already filled with curse? Ara, I don't hate you. But you see, I am one person that if I'm pampering you, if I'm hailing you, the moment you press the wrong button in me, I don't want to say, oh, she's my friend. No, I'm lati feel, I'm lati cover. Oh, she already me because I was never your friend anyway. I was never your friend. I couldn't have picked you as one. Hey, I can be very, very, very highly selective when it comes to picking friends. I don't allow my friends, neither do I allow my boyfriends or my men to just pick me like that. I really have to be happy, have to be sure, I have to be double sure that I want him back. It's not about him wanting me. It's about me asking myself, do I want this girl as my girlfriend? Do I want this man as my husband or as my boyfriend? It takes two to tango. I couldn't have picked you under any circumstances to be my friend. I don't like your looks. You want to bother shame me? I heard you calling me Mesoro. Mesoro, let me tell you what they call Mesoro in case you are a bit confused. Mesoro is one beautiful ram. Beautiful species of ram. Beautiful with long legs. Beautiful eyeballs. They come with beautiful face like mine. This is me without makeup. So when it's just like peacock. Peacock is eronko, but it's one of the finest of the birds. Do you get that? I'm one of those finest ones. You know I want you. So more like what she call me solo. But show my cutting pewa aragbe wirish. Ara ole. Kuru kibi eronkundi. Arakara araburuku. Ara tí ò sunwọ̀n, ara bànújẹ́, ara òfò, ara olè, ara débẹ̀ndẹ̀, ara ṣìnà rambo, ara oyenusi. Àwọn olè ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. So I should not, don't push me there. Seriously, I don't want to fight you. I'm still don't fight you. Ṣorí jẹ́ tó bá dá kíní padà, máa kọ́ wá pa ẹnu ní bọ́ọ̀sì ẹ padà ni. Ara ó yá give me 5, ó ti sanwó. Ó bá dijọ́ mi máa ṣe irú ẹ̀ mọ̀. Tó bá tún sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ máa jẹ́ kó jẹ̀bi wá jẹ̀bi correct ó mẹ́kẹ́ ebu ṣe gan ẹlẹ́ni mi ni mo ṣe mọ̀ ẹ̀kẹ́ ebu ṣe ní tó máa bú mi lè bu ara wọn àṣà ẹ̀gàn ó gbọ́dọ̀ fine gan kó lẹ̀ 6 foot lèmi náà èmi ò kúrú kí náà èmi ò nídìí wèrè dí àbànà tó snatch sódì èmi ò lẹ́sẹ̀ bàǹbà bíi ti gíròkò ẹlẹ́la bí kẹ́ 6 foot ọlọ́run size 12 14 bí ṣe máa wọ 18 ni mo ṣe wà ìtì bá lè hit wàzó báyìí wò tó mi lọ́jọ́ orí ìnà ó ṣe eré ó ti 15 see as you dey you won't abuse me okay we'll leave body shaming for another day I sabi I get mouth na me get all those swags ẹnu pọ̀ bí yẹ̀pẹ̀ èpè dẹ̀ wà ńlẹ̀ pàápàá bí yanrìn èyí tó bá press ló máa jáde sátẹlẹwọ́ ẹ̀. But I don't want to go that route with you. All I'm after is for you to pay that money. Okay? You've been getting away with a whole lot, but this very one, you ain't gonna get away with it, girl. After today, I'm gonna give you some break. Má jẹ́ káwọn tó social media push ẹ. Gbọ́rọ̀ sáwọn aláǹtí tó bá fẹ́ràn àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀, àwọn tó fẹ́ràn ẹnu wọn, àwọn náà máa sọ fún ẹ pé ara ọmọ ẹ̀sìn yìí gan pọ̀ jù. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mo rí tó sí ọmọ British. She was actually present on that show. Irú àgbémọ́ra tó fẹ́ lò fún wa ń jẹta tí ò wọlé yẹn, ó lọ gbé Bíbélì, ó wá ń ṣe bí wèrè bí ẹni tí kì í kankan fẹ́ lù lórí line, ó ṣáà. And that is the kind of pattern tó máa ń lò tó bá ti jalè. Wà wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe bí nǹkan sẹ́ wò, and next thing wà máa present ààrẹ bí ẹni tó wà downtrodden láti ilẹ̀. Oh, it's my husband. Every time it's your husband. You don't understand. You don't understand what I'm going through. Táwọn èèyàn ní tán bá pè lórí phone, wọ́n ló máa bú sẹ́kún láti bẹ̀rù ara má sunkún mọ́. Tán bá ti bẹ̀ ọ́ níwà kó tún gbé fóònù látà 3 hours. Mommy Julius, mo ti gbọ́ mo ń try kí n sùn ní. Ẹjọ́ máa ṣàlẹ̀ fún mi $100. Mo máa return it by Friday. Mo retí owó iṣẹ́ kan láyé bá bàjẹ́. Ó tán kí ló lò? Emotional blackmail to borrow. Wọ́n ní bó ṣe ń pè ìyá Julius, bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe máa pè ìyá Sam, bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe máa pè ìyá Temi kan dáwó fún ẹ lẹ́yìn tó ti kọ́kọ́ lu ẹkún yẹn fún wa. Staging burúkú eré orí ìtàgé. Olè ló jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Stealing by trick. Obtaining under false pretense. You don't get it? Olè nìyẹn. Tó bá yẹ kó get caught according to your size, ara o lè ṣẹ̀sìn. I like you because you get swag. Don't get me wrong, babe. You get many levels where you feel they get money. Ṣorí jó ìyà tó máa ń jó yẹn lásán. Pẹ̀lú díẹ̀ tó dàbí nǹkan tó deposit márúwá. Kẹ̀kẹ́ na pep méjì sáàrin ẹ̀ tó wọlé tí ọwọ́ sàlẹ̀ yẹn wá gungun jáde yẹn. So ti yẹ gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ó trailer kò truck ṣáà ló body packer kò fi park ẹ̀. Èmi Àbíkẹ́ tó fẹ́ bú ṣe mi ò ní nǹkan tẹ́mi máa park sórí orí ìjókòó rẹ̀ yìí sì lè wọ kíní tẹ̀wọ̀n. Yìí ní nǹkan kan mo fẹ́ kí ló ń ṣe ẹ́ jábọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Na me you dey call Mesoro to sexy to beautiful. Just èmi mo ní sex yes I ball láyé yìí ṣé mo parọ́. Mo kò sí lashes o. Ẹlẹ́ni láàárọ̀ ẹlẹ́ni lálẹ́ ẹlẹ́ni anywhere ní ọ̀nà ẹlẹ́. Yes. Ṣòro bá jáwọn jó ìyà yẹn lásán tó bá wọ gádù kó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jù ìyà. Kó máa jù dín nínú. Ara kenge kenge doro. Ara kenge kenge kore. Edi ma bó jẹ́ yẹn orí burúkú lásán orí burúkú ń jowó lórí social media. Tó bá máa fi jójó wèrè bí wọ́n máa tap. Yẹn lásán ti tó wọ lásán wọ́n nìkan ló mọ̀ pé ọmọ Èkó ni ẹ. Owó máa wọlé fún ẹ pàpàpàpà. Tó bá ti tán kíní. Then tó bá gbowó show, ó ti mọ̀ bóyá ogun ló ń fi sẹ́nu wọ́n láwọn tó ń ṣe nǹkan gan no dey see money like you yẹn ò tún wá kan wá. Tún lọ sí party ẹ. Bó jáwọn tó ń ṣẹ́wó tó máa ní kán máa mọ̀mọ́, you say spare me kán máa gbé sí ọlọ́bọ̀. People actually told me pé o máa rówó party. So, o rówó ní party, right? You have enough each time you, go to those events. People spray you. How come you don't make use of those income, or those gifts, I should say, if that's not your monthly earnings? But at least, when you go to party, there are people that spoils you with cash. They don't cash on you. So why don't you make use of them? Buy all this panda, woman sexy, woman fine. One yáyì lórí ọwọ́ títí wọn. Gbàgbé wèrè, kí ló ń sọ yìí? Ó wá mú panda kan kó doubles. Owure, arakara, ara kenge. Ara gbé wiri ihun tó yẹ sẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ̀rẹ̀ alápá má ṣiṣẹ́. Ìvẹ́ǹtì lásán ò kì í ṣeṣẹ́. Bó bá rí pé ó ṣeṣẹ́ ìvẹ́ǹtì ò gbé ẹ́. Padà sórí àwọn nǹkan míì kó yábára máa lò wọ́n báyìí tó má ti rí ẹ bá ra. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi ó lè wá fi swag burúkú sí kò sẹ́ni tó máa kanlẹ̀ pé ńjọ́ kejì pé kókó pa. Wọ́n fán dànù wọ́n yáyì bí wèrè. Kò sí góòlù tí wọ́n ṣe pàǹdà ẹ̀ sí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún ẹ. Àṣírí ẹ̀ ìbá bò. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa fojú burúkú ẹ̀ tó bá pí ọkọ ẹ̀ sọ fún ẹ pé there's anything I have to say about the mother of my kids. Ó ní tẹ́lọ́rùn. Ọmọ ni, I'm telling you, you would not have found yourself in the mess you are today. And it's becoming repetitive and reoccurring. I must tell you, it's becoming reoccurring. Every now and then, even when people are not dragging you online, you still have a few indoors that could not face the camera or that could not afford to have their voices recorded for the general public to listen to. You have them dragging you indoors. One fight, one way, nínú. Nítorí o ti mọ̀ pé they will not want to come to social media. So you get away with it each time you do this. And that's why I am here to sensitize the general public that it is time they hashtag end harass scam activities on IG, on virtually all our social media networks. You need to be stopped, girl. I told you last night, you are so unremorseful. When the lady that asked you not to come, the lady asked you not to come to our event anymore, you still went online to goof. You must have think you are fucking loaded kind of girl. You are not loaded at all, mofo. People who goes to borrow red bottom, they are not loaded. If you are loaded, if you have enough, you will not be borrowing. Keep on borrow from. Surely you disgrace you are disgracing us, our sisterhood. Your shame is shaming us. If you can open your mouth and say, I used to respect Abike, it means that there are things I must have done in the past to impress you or to make you happy. So now you ask yourself again, what have I done to have made this lady become what she is today to me? It's because you got me infuriated. I got pissed off. I was gobsmacked at you. Like, what the hell? You want to be a big girl to us on social media, but behind the doors, you are reduced to a church rat poverty. No, oh girl. If you cannot step up your game, just do according to availability of your cash. Stop borrowing and running away with people's money. I said I'm going to play another one. Just hold on. This is another, oh my God, I hope I have this voice note here. Okay, it should be here. See, I'm going to lower this music for you to listen to your own voice yourself. This is another person accusing you. We are Arashow. Let's take it. This woman has been calling that you should return her money. This is another person.
I cannot do more than 150 in a day. So can you affect me go? So over the week, somebody connected me, somebody just helped me. So it was a long process. On a submit, eventually so one wa cancel. Mama she saw one ni kokoton shisha. So just hold on, talking here. They helped me. They were not supposed to do it. Only to receive fee rules. Our rules conceal. I will screenshot the. Or I can connect. Okay, you can't get a call. Let me call the bank manager. My record there, so you could hear any solution.
Another person entirely.
Called you back. 2 o'clock, like me. Mama soon. There's no way I can pick your call at 2 o'clock. Then number 2, could see she won you. Immediately, ni naira. We change your phone in me. So how put you about me shaking my low? When you could shame more.
Story.
Hold on, no. You need me much my shake.
Story. My phone is overloaded.
We'll change the phone. So I put him on low. I put him about me shake. Because I don't use token for transfer. But they say girl to buy me fidelity. And she doesn't pick my call. So I'm in a fix right now. Just hold on.
Story upon story. Lẹ́yìn tó bá ti gbowó. Ẹni tó lówó ló ń sọ̀rọ̀, ẹni tó ní bis ẹ máa gbọ́.
I hope you and the children, you're all good. I saw your message. And if I want to be honest with you, I'm so disappointed with you. That is just the truth. I'm a person of little words. You see, in life, there is what we call credibility. You know what credibility means? Your words, no matter what, no matter the circumstances of the situation, your words must not change. And that is the kind of person I am. I deal with people with
I deal
with people with loyalty. I deal with people with honesty. And when I begin to doubt someone, you see, I just zoom off. That is me. In the first instance, what you said, if I give you the money, was not what is happening now. I'm not supposed to be asking you for the money.
Did you hear that?
And the money is not even that I actually had the money by the time you were calling me. I had a project that was going on. I had some people I have to pay to. Then I said,
I'm going to pause it there. For those of you are fans who are saying, do you even consider that she has kids before you do this to her? Did you hear this woman say, as at the time I gave you the money, it was not as if I could afford it. I have projects that is ongoing. I actually have families that are also in need of this money, but then I chose to give you. Why is it now so difficult for me to get my money back? Listen, so when you start considering the state of a family, it will also be nice of you guys and also thoughtful of you to think of the other party that she put in a mess. Okay, so let's continue listening to the lady's response to her lies.
Before I get to Nigeria, they can easily remove this money. Arashow be left in December. I was thinking by the time I go in February, I want to Arashow be they must have paid the money, then I'll be able to do the things I want to do. I've gone to Nigeria like 3 times. You tell me different stories, and I'm not happy with it. You know, but still notwithstanding, I don't want to offend you. And likewise, I don't want you also to offend me.
Ogunreo,
I deal with loyalty. I deal with credibility. I deal with honesty with people. So, when it gets to that stage that I want to cross the bridge, no one stops me. I cross it. I'm not going to call you again. I'm not going to call you again.
The woman got
But I'll give you a deadline of December. I want my whole money refunded. Please. I don't want you to see the other side of me. And likewise, I don't want to see the other side of you. I just want to, let's just maintain it and equilibrium. You have spoken about a bank to me several times. I said, yeah. If the bank is stressing you, as I paid the money into my American account, you came up with another story for me.
But with another story.
And which is okay. I'm a very patient person. But I don't like it when anybody wants to take my patience
for granted.
To stupidity. I'm not a stupid person. I'm a very humble person. And I'm a very patient person.
You are
telling me how stupid I am. And I'm just going along with you. But I'm not going to call you again, like I said. But by December, please, make sure the money is remitted back into my account.
Good.
Thank you.
Did you hear the woman? She said, you are actually indirectly calling me a fool by selling all those stories to me each time I ask for my money. You are telling me I'm foolish for helping you. This is how people feel afterwards each time she dupes them. Each time she's suing those people, this is how they feel. This is how this woman, this particular woman felt as at the time she was expressing herself, that you are indirectly telling me I'm foolish. Nídìí owó mi bá mi dá owó mi padà. Ṣé gbọ́gbà tí woman yẹn sọ pé ó ti ń scope òun. Ṣé gbọ́ oríṣiríṣi story tóun gan kọ́kọ́ sọ. Esma mo ti pe bank manager, àwọn Zenith wọ́n ṣe kinní kan. Esma mo máa pè yín. I'm actually having issues with. Why does she come up with excuses? All sorts of flimsy excuses. Each time it is time for her to repay her debt. Can I ask you, the people that are supporting her, why does she always come up with all sorts of stories Each time she is meant to say thank you, to show gratitude to the people that are helping her business with their own capital. Instead of her to be grateful, to pay them back in kind, she's always paying them back in evil. And this girl was to come out to say, "Ènìyàn dáadáa ni mí." She ẹni tẹ́ gbóhùn sí, ẹ rí pé woman not you are depressed. How are you sure the people she's duping are not depressed? Do you know if that is actually their last card? So out of their kindness, they decided to help you. They decided to help your business. The business you shout about that you are making money. I'm a big girl. Why do you need to go into so much debt? Collecting from A, from B, from C, and not giving them back. You see, borrowing is not the point. Anybody can borrow. Even banks say they borrow. But why do you run away with their money each time they want it back? Why do you run away with their jewelry each time they call you to return the things that you borrow? That's the question, girl. O need you ogun tí mo send sí ẹ lánàá wèrè ẹ ò tí ṣí phone. Tó bá bí ìyá ẹ rí má ra ogun yẹn kó lò. Tó bá bí ìyá ẹ rí má lọ hospital. O need you ogun wèrè. This is not ordinary. It is very imperative for you to remember the people that played pivotal roles in your life, in your business, to promote your business. You don't let them down. You don't rubbish them. You don't cheat them afterwards. Just because you run some blog, you feel you can talk down on anybody. You think you can shut them down. You think you can block them. You think you can do just anything to them because you are one way psycho Arashow. Pé tán bá gbé wá, ó máa pariwo. Àwọn ẹlòmíì ní wèrè gan ara. Wọ́n ta ya ẹ lọ́ta. Wọ́n fi nǹkan ṣe ẹ́. Ẹlòmíì ò ní sọ̀rọ̀. You see, when you cheat people and they choose to walk away, let me tell you this very well. It's not everybody that walks away from the sin that forgives you. Ẹlòmíì ló gba ẹ̀san pé this girl is actually animal. Ẹranko ni ẹ fucking beast. Ọkọ wọn ò yọ́nú sí ẹ bọ́n ṣe lọ. Nítorí ẹ̀ ló ṣe ń rogun àjálù, àrélù, gbogbo nǹkan ara. Tó bá fẹ́ kó dá fún ẹ láyé, lọ tún gbogbo àwọn tó bà lójú jẹ́ tán ṣe ẹ́ lóore. Lọ tún bẹ̀ ṣe, lọ bẹ̀bẹ̀, béèrè fún forgiveness wọn. Àwọn Yorùbá máa ń sàn kankan wá ní tó bá johun gbé wọ́n ní má johun gbé. Ohun làdéhùn. Promise is a debt. Òyìnbó tán sọ pé promise is a debt yẹn. Ohun làwọn àgbàlagbà sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ bá johun gbé, ẹ má johun gbé o. Ẹ má johun gbé o. Rántí ìlérí tó ṣe fún mi pé you will return this money. And now see, bó bá ti johun gbé, ọ̀rẹ́ ti máa di ọ̀rọ̀ pé gbogbo ẹ̀dá tó bá ń yọ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀dá ohun burúkú láti yọrù wọn ṣe ni. I'm telling you the bitter truth today, my dear. I don't hate you. I want to see a better version of you. Do you understand? Nobody should call me now. I want to see a better version of you. I am not one of those that wants to pamper you, girl. Yes. You have never met me before. You haven't done anything to me one-on-one before. I don't know you. I'm not your friend. But let me tell you, I wish you can turn a new leaf. Oh, le bú mi tí bá ní mo fẹ́ bẹ́ ṣe ké bú mo máa rẹ́ ẹ jẹ ni. Màá bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pẹ̀lẹ́nu. Mo burú gan. Má jẹ́ kán parọ́ fún ẹ. Abike Zani ó sán lórí orí ẹ̀ crack. Ah! Ẹ má fọwọ́ tẹ̀, tẹ́ bá fọwọ́ tẹ̀ máa wound. Ṣé máa ń lọ bí ọ̀dẹ̀ tí máa ń ṣe bí fine girl bọ̀tá yẹn. Ó rí pé nígbà tí mo ṣe kíni tí mo sílẹ̀ fún ìyá ẹ̀ lánàá. Ẹni tó bá rí mi ọ̀n tó mo tún sọ ìbọn lẹ́yìn ó já wèrè gan lánàá bí ṣe máa ń já nìyẹn o. What you serve is what you get with Abike Jagaban. Yo. And I know they fear anybody. Lè bútẹ́ máa fi bú mi o. Ẹ máa ń sọ, ó dọ́ba, mo máa dọ́ba pa ni. Side chick. I do not want the center chick. I like being in the side. I love those side. I am enjoying my life better at the side. You get what I mean? Oh, ní èbú mi lẹ́nu. Mi ò ṣe nǹkan dọ̀tí anywhere o. Everywhere tí n bá lọ, I dey waka gallantly. Dúró tán, kò sí aláyẹ anybody tó máa fọwọ́ padà mi lójú. Because I know they reduce myself to the kind of things that you reduce yourself to. And I'm not friendly, my darling. I'm not friendly. The people who has met me one-on-one will tell you how she's not friendly. I recline my seat when I don't know you. I don't get into any form of deep conversation with anybody if you're not my friend. But when I see my friends, I unleash with chat shit. You see, we love being ourselves. I'm a chat shit, go anything goes with us. So don't see me like to shaking your mo psycho gidi gan kọjá nǹkan tẹ́ rí níta mi ní parọ́ fún ẹ. Because I know they like make anybody, they rubbish me, they think say, oh, go zero. And you see me, I do things with a bit of measures and I pull off. Me in that's why you see, one boom me, paro, rishi, one in watch me, can debunk it. So I don't hate you. I just wanted to see a better version of you. That when is this girl going to change? And for us to see the change that we are craving, something drastic, something ruthless needs to happen, my darling. They need to drag your ass badly. Here and there. You came out to say, oh, dragging will not bring out the money. Oh, it is shaking here for a gongola America. What America and drew dear. One must shaking here for the first time. Move your long bura for yati bye. Then we'll do one for you. Oh, moi, lila wara America, not by shaking here for yala jai. Me buy jabo they need to shake in here for confront. Talolo le change. It's because one don't apply the same system, same pattern, and they are getting the same result. Something drastic needs to take place for us to get the required change in you. Yeah. They need to do something ruthless to you. Then one more way, only okin she in continue fin young. Only near le young. Ara. They need to do something abnormal, something very drastic. Come. Láàrin party wọ́n ṣígèlè mọ́ ìyá ẹ̀ lórí tọ́n bá bí alájà ẹ̀ kú lọ síbi táwọn onígbèsè ẹ̀ wà tó jẹ lówó àwọn tó yá góòlù wọn tó san mo ti train gbogbo wọn azani gan lórí Facebook fracas ni mo GCFR ẹ̀ mo GCFR fracas gan èmi ẹkùn ìjà máa dédé gbé mi nú pẹ̀lú ara mi ń gbà mí bí n bá rẹ́ni bájà máa sì kọjú sára alé mi ìyẹn ń kọ́. Ìjàta ò kí ń dẹ́rù bà mí láyé bí n bá wá títí ta bí n bá rí máa sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ láàrin ilé. Yes, ẹ kàn sọ fún ẹ dáadáa pé o ṣàní o má kọ dákú sí mi lọ́wọ́ tí n bá bẹ̀ tọwọ́ bọ̀jà o ò lè jà o ò lẹ́nu o ò gbóyìnbó yẹ tó bá lọ law school ẹ gbàgbé gbogbo òṣì tẹ wá òyìnbó wèrè tó ń sọ l'Amẹ́ríkà. Irú yẹn kọ́ máa fọ́ fún ẹ pátápátá tán wàá fọ́ fún mi tí bá débẹ̀ wàá fọ́ àfọyìnbó bá yí ẹ jẹ́ máa fi síyá bá yí ẹ jẹ́ máa fẹ́ pé bá yí ẹ jẹ́ máa fara bu èyí tó tún ṣe má tún bẹ jó mọ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀sà wèrè ni mo ti kọ́ yẹn ìyálàjà ẹ orí fracas láwà mi wá fẹ́ kàn drag ẹ wọnú fracas. I don't want you to feel like this is personal. And that's why I keep telling you, I have once loved you. I still don't hate you. But you need to change. You need to stop duping people. You need to stop swindling the people that are nice to you. You need to stop selling it off when you borrow it. When you borrow it, you return it. Stop selling it off. Yes, you are selling it off. That's not how to repay kindness. You need to be nice to the people that are actually kind to you. You need to be kind back to them. If you cannot pay them back in the same measures, don't hurt them. Don't make them cry. Don't create sorrow. I want a mini slang in Kokemi show. Ma fi slangi pa ya e. Slangi wa le àṣà wa le. Ma fa mara li e. Ma fi mo dára kara bí orúkọ ẹ. Ara kara, ara burúkú, ara òfò, ara bembe, ara shaku shaku. Because now you come from you. You cannot see my mouth. The fact that I brought to the show was the reason why you came. Abike Jagaban, ta ló ẹjọ́ ẹ̀yin èyàn kan ta ló kọ́kọ́ sọ pé tó bá bí yàlá ìyá òun dá ṣé mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún lórí show. Ẹjọ́ o so tí má bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ don't play victim because you pinch me first. When I react to your pinch, girl, you need to assimilate it. Yeah. Let it settle down within you. You called for it. I did not abuse you. I only stated the things that you did that were sent to me with stamped date. They were well stamped with stamped evidence. That's what I did. So why are you angry at me? Why were you trying to back at me? Ìjẹkújẹ yìí ni kò máa jẹ, àjẹbọ́kọ̀. Mo bí ẹgbẹ́ kan sí because èmi ò rí bí tẹ́yàn sí jẹjẹkújẹ bí tiẹ̀ tó bá jẹjẹkújẹ ní òjò orówó gbèsè sanwó náà yé jẹjẹkújẹ mọ́ ara. Ìjẹkújẹ yìí ni. Ìjẹkújẹ màmí péṣù o, ìjẹkújẹ. O kéèyàn kan máa jẹ ilé, odidi ilé. Ẹ wo. Ẹ wo jẹkújẹ, alájẹ ìbọ́kọ̀, alájẹ yaṣọ. Ẹ wo. La victim. Ìjẹkújẹ òpèṣù yìí ni. Kéèyàn kan jókòó tẹ́lẹ̀ inú owó olówó, ẹwẹ̀bà, rabati ní owó olówó. Kéèyàn máa fọ̀rọ̀ olówó jẹ̀gbẹ́. Jẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ ti kọ́ra. Àwọn olówó gan wọn náwó báyìí. Ìwọ tó rí owó gbèsè san, tó jẹran mẹ́fà. Onígbèsè tó ń jẹran mẹ́fà. How can you be a debtor and you be hitting 6 meat at a go? When do you intend to save to pay back the people you are owing? My darling, you see, you are intentionally finishing up yourself. You call this upon yourself. And that's why I'm coming back here to remind you that I don't hate you. I just wish to see the better version of Ara. I just wish the day will come when everybody will accept your plea for who you are and see the better you so that your business can grow. What do you think I stand to gain if I killed your business? Where are you going to see money to pay back the debt? You are an illegal immigrant in America? Oh, anyway, asylum seeker. Tó bá fún ẹ wé, ó máa gbàjọba mọ́ Trump lórí pẹ̀lú gbèsè. Èèyàn tó fún níwèé tó ń commit irú nǹkan tó ń commit. Ó mọ̀ pé offense burúkú ni. Tó bá wá ṣe kinní yẹn fún ẹ, táwọn àìsí wá kí ẹ mọ́lẹ̀. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ṣayé ẹ? Ilé tí mọ̀ pé lè ní ẹ, oko tí mọ̀ pé lè ní ẹ. Ó lè ló ń jára. You see, perhaps you don't understand the things you're doing to people. You probably just need to sit down, right? And have a deep, reflection of yourself, the things you do. Like, there are times we tell ourselves the truth. Last night I came out here and I was posting and I went back to say the things I did like. I don't like people pushing me to talk, especially sending me back to my trench. You see, that my trench I go for you last night. And when I go my trench, the funny. I don't even like people seeing me there. I like this better version of me when I just do my butter for you. When you push me there, my jog abori edge, ofe kuni, abofe shock, abofe daku, abofe figiri, so that's all. I know they like people to push me there. Mama, you're long by me, biole. Tombalo jegbese. Ara! Because deep inside you, you knew that you sold those jewelry out. It was not lost. You gave the owner of the gold 4 different stories. The same way this woman here just confirmed that because you don't want to pay her back her money, you've given her series and series and series of different stories just because you don't want to pay the money back. Now let's play the remaining 2 voice notes. Boya belo ti ma sọ pé owó tún ti ha. Oluwaye ha. Then play a file. Because you see, I have like 10, at least now, minimum of 10 people that have sent me voice notes of individual transactions, your transaction with them, and how you absconded with their money. So you see, ojogate, ẹ̀yin Yorùbá bá ọ̀rọ̀ yìí máa sọ wọ́n ní ó fẹsẹ̀ méjèèjì ṣe kí ni ojogate kò jogate, ó fẹsẹ̀ méjèèjì jọra wọn. Wọn ò lè máa parọ́ mọ́ ẹ. Àwọn ẹ̀sà wèrè, ẹ̀sà bingo, wọ́n ti ń tú ẹ tipẹ́. Mo máa ń gbójú pé tá bá ti rí evidence. gbà mí wá sóríṣiríṣi mọ́ ẹ ò lè rí pé mo dá sí rí tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ ni mo hate ẹ I would have probably joined them mi ò ní nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ irú ẹ̀ náà èmi ò like ẹ ó mọ nǹkan tí mi ṣe like ẹ ni pé when you see me outside ó ní sọ kábíkẹ́rẹ́ o ẹlẹ́lẹ́ mi queen of all time queen in a beautiful domain má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ I get my own palace ọba ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ gbàgbé wèrè ẹni sọ kábíkẹ́ ni because that is actually how I was raised. I don't like the way you present yourself. You're so lousy. You talk too much when you're in the public. You don't comport yourself. You're never well behaved in public. Oh, man, I'm doing. Oh, I'm going to show you why. Oh, I'm showing you, but I want to show you. I'm going to be batty calling me any tagbamba. So me, le jore. Me, cause I'm faking Larry seriously because oh, fine now, on shell now. Every pick a cover designer be with it alone with it to ugly. But it's even boy to ugly shore. Oh, the feet gonna click on Remy. Oh, I'll fight. Tall, beautiful. It's all my kurba. Oh, my fine face. Even allow Shendiragi biti and no clicky wow. It was Shendiragi. It was only pum 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 pukute. No shit to the biako ikaite. One quick I tell la botulako. Tieda biako. No. I know they follow big girls too friends. What on your reputation to work? But why I go and be your friend? You decrease Mukuyarin. Mukuyarin, why I go and be your friend? Over my family back when she. Àwọn má lọ ṣàtàché mi ò ní nǹkan tí mo lè yáyan mo dẹ̀ ní nǹkan tí mo lè fún ẹ tó bá fẹ́ nǹkan mo lè fún ẹ bọ̀ tó wọ́n á gbé mi mọ́ra ẹgbẹ́ yẹn ara Facebook kó máa ní ìwọ́n ìjòyàn bí ẹ kú ó wá ń bẹ̀ mí ní àǹtí Àbíkẹ́ ó rí mi fílànà o nílé ayé ẹ tó máa fi kú ayé láyé ẹ ṣé ń jẹ orúkọ mi sórúkọ àǹtí Ẹni kó máa sọ pé mọ́mí Àbíkẹ́ bó ṣe ń pa àǹtí Ẹni pé she's my mommy ó crazy ní àwọn wèrè ó lọ́ntì ẹ lẹ́yìn má ṣe wèrè mọ́ o ó ń ṣe èrè ni ọmọ jẹ́ kó rí ẹ pé ní ilé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣọ rẹ olóṣì wọn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣọ lórí burúkú ká má lè lọ ṣeré kọjá ní Kánò kán rí tan ẹ látẹ̀yìn olórí burúkú má jẹ́ káwọn Boko Haram kán kidnap mi wèrè kán torí pọ́n rẹ́sẹ̀ kan olóṣì torí fàkíà bíi ti nọ́mọ̀ àwọn má lọ́jọ́ palẹ̀ mọ́ mi mú ẹbí tán ti ń kidnap èmi kẹ̀ omi ò ń ṣọ̀rẹ́ olóṣì má wàá jẹ́ kán lọ pa mi ó gbọ́pọ́n kidnap lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni bó bá ti wọ lẹ́gìnsì wèrè tó máa ń yọ gbogbo iṣu ara ẹ̀ ò mọ bó ṣe ń bu ara máa lọ jẹ́ káwọn wèrè àwọn tá à ń wí yìí kán gán ní àtẹ̀yìnwá ẹ̀ kán wá palẹ̀ mé èmi ràgò èmi mèsòrò kán lọ gbé mi mú ẹ mélòó lẹ́ran ara mi olóṣì akóṣìbèrè oníjẹkújẹ ó gbóhun tó ń jẹ ìdí ní iṣu kíṣu I no fit pack me with you I no be your friend o ẹni tó máa kó bá mi alákòóbá mi ò ń bá wọn wà ká o lóṣì yíyan máa gbé ẹ jáde àfi kàn ṣe bí ẹlẹ́yà kan daṣọ bọ̀ gbogbo jẹkújẹ yan wèrè ẹ bá wèrè sódì tó ń jẹ yẹn ìdíkùdì ló ń dì sí gbogbo bó bá tún wọ lẹ́gìsì ìdíkùdì ni má jẹ́ káwọn Boko Haram wá gbé mi mú ẹbí tán ti ń palẹ̀ mọ́ àwọn tán irọ́ o àwọn yẹn ò lè ṣeré lọ nọ́ọ̀tì pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń tẹnu rẹ̀ náà máa ẹdí sùn náàmà ẹran tó kì èmi ní ìṣọ̀rẹ́ mi lè ṣọ̀rẹ́ because tó bá jọ̀rẹ́ mi tá bá wà lórí Primark ó máa ní ìgárá gan wàláì èmi máa ní ìgárá lórí Primark tó dé mi mo fowó mi rà 4 pampers slippers bó bá já máa fọwọ́ kó dání sí báàgì bó bá lọ yẹ ẹ̀mísì òní ẹ̀mísì bó bá ṣe pàkà báyìí tí ẹ ta ó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pé ọ̀rẹ́ mi mo fẹsẹ̀ kọ́pléènì bàtà yẹn ti já òrọ̀bọ́rò red soul ìwọ náà fẹ́ máa tú ara ẹ̀ pé you wear red soul àwọn tó lówó tó ní kìmí àwọn lọ́wọ́ lùbùtínì ó fẹ́ wọ lùbùtínì iṣẹ́ ò tí kàṣẹ́ ó fẹ́ bá wọn wọ designer wo bó ṣe wá joṣẹ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n wá lọ gbé bàtà tó wọ̀ jáde tí ò bá ń ṣe pé kí ní sórí káwọn tó yá ẹ náà lọ́nà ń gbé màmá dára dé èèyàn wọ́n ló fọ́ọ̀kà rẹ̀ up ó dọ́bù fọ́ọ̀kà rẹ̀ up ọmọ ilẹ̀ ó bójú ara ẹ̀ jẹ́ àwọn wèrè tán tiẹ̀ ti tó ẹ lórí social media a mọ àwọn wèrè o wọ́n ń pe orúkọ ẹ wọ́n ń pe ara mo fíì fún ẹ náà sórí rẹ̀ mi ń sìn màá ní ọ̀nì mi wọ́n ṣe ń ta sí mi ni mò ń ta dànù ìyá wọn wọ́n á lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bá mi màá fi kọ́lé ilé tó máa gbé ìyá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ìbò ìwọ ò ní kò bẹ́ẹ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn agbárí jìbìtì nìkan ló ní o ò lè jà o wà versatile pẹ̀lú kíní ẹ̀ kókò ọ̀rọ̀ ká bó mo tún lè dáwọ́ ẹ̀sìn àfi pé ó ṣe máa yá nǹkan ní nǹkan tó máa gbé ta kan tó yá nǹkan ni wà tí máa ronú second market bí alábàràgò tó ti máa ta alábàràgò Amẹ́ríkà ni mò ń sọ kan tó ya nǹkan ni wà tí máa wà àwọn gold seller tó máa lọ gbé fún lẹ́yìn ẹ fún mi 7,000 ní nǹkan tó yá ó lè ló bọ́mọ jẹ́ tó ẹ pé ó yá nǹkan tí ó dá padà wò díẹ̀ lọ́ máa kọ̀ fi bó ẹ̀ má ti bọ́ta wá gbé jẹ pé ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ fílẹ̀ ṣó ní nǹkan sọ pé òun ò gba nǹkan òun padà bó wá lọ gbé nǹkan tán yá ẹ̀ta ọmọ olè gidi ní ẹ o jẹ́ ká continue àbí mo ti bọ́ ẹ̀mí ìwé advice làwà bó bá máa bú mi jọ ṣe ṣó tó dá má bù mí ẹni àwò tó bá fẹ́ kí n wọ ṣòkòtò wá báyìí kì í ṣìdílẹ̀ wá wá wo gbogbo ká ẹlẹ́ new fresh ó spotless ó beautiful mọ́ wà ó rápá mi wọ́n lè rí nǹkan kan bù ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣó ti rí tí rín ni bú mi dáadáa mi ìṣòro ó ṣapá gígùn balabala bí apá mọ́lá ẹsẹ̀ báyìí gígùn ni wàlàwàlà bíi ti kangaroo wàláì ó sẹ́sì láwọn ẹsẹ̀ burúkú lẹ́sẹ̀ o gbogbo òṣì lẹ́sẹ̀ lè kó bá yan láyé ìbí yóò bá ṣọ́ra léèyàn bá bẹ̀rìn èèyàn ṣàgbákò ìjọ tó bá fẹ́ dá gílù ẹ bólú ẹ bá tẹ̀lé ẹ ṣé wọn nílùú yọ̀pá olè ara olè àjọlù ni ọlọ́màjà rìnrìn kún rìn nígbà tí mi ò bẹ́ẹ̀ yáwó mi ò bẹ́ẹ̀ sanwó mi ò bẹ́ẹ̀ yá bàtà mi ò bẹ́ẹ̀ yá góòlù ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kí n pín jẹ nínú yàrá sórí ní tí mi ò ṣe lè jọ rẹ èèyàn kì í ṣọ̀rẹ́ olè toríjọ́ tó bá máa bó lè báyìí alùkínbà lùkúlù lọ́ máa jọ fi ti wà tọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe ṣòro àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé ẹ náà ojú olè lè nígbà tí anybody pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ sí ojú olè ni máa máa fi wo gbogbo yín mi ìparọ́ Ọlọ́run ló mọ irú iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe àwọn ará nìyẹn tó bá ti tà bóyá àwọn tó ń gbé fún tó bá ti gbé báyìí borrow to sell it off bóyá àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tó ń gbé fún rẹ̀ tó máa lọ bá resell ẹ̀ tó máa tẹ́kì ó ti yẹ commission ṣòrí pé rọrùn ló máa rà dé àtijọ́ Ọlọ́run àtijọ́ mi ń báyọ̀ jà lẹ́yìn ní láìpẹ́ àjà ọ̀rẹ́ mi ara kejì sórí wà á débi àti máa jà ó sì kù díẹ̀ sórí owó yẹn tó bá san ó san bó ṣe sọ lánàá gbogbo pọ̀rọ̀gàdì ó máa rówó san gbèsè mayana ó máa rí owó san gbogbo fọ́nbù ẹ tẹ́mi ti rò pé rú ẹ̀ níyì àwọn àǹtí á ti pè mí páwọn ti gba 10,000 nígbà máa jí pé wọ́n láàárọ̀ mo ti jí pé wọ́n àǹtí mi àǹtí Enny wọ́n ní mi ò ìrówó gbà o mi ò ìrówó gbà o mi ò ìrówó gbà o àǹtí Enny ṣe mí she's not feeling well only I am not feeling well at all message wọn rè mí and I feel for her owó ti há kàtà béèyàn ìwọ wọ́n fokó sí ẹ̀ǹdí àhásán kò sí ohun tó lè dáwọ́lé tí ò ní ìhàkúwà ìhà wèrè anyway jẹ́ ká gbọ́ voice note yẹn tán kárí máa lọ́lé torí mò ń padà bọ̀ lálẹ́ ṣe láìlẹ́ sí mi o mi ti rí pé mo ráyè to all of you my fans that know me so well have you ever seen me sat on anyone's case like this before ẹ mọ̀ mí pé nǹkan ni but eléyìí ìyá ẹ̀ o lè tán tí ń wá lábà mi lọ́jọ́ tó ti pẹ́ ni she don dey try me don tey wey we don dey look for her o kó sínú lẹ́tì kò lè escape lọ́tẹ̀ yìí èmi ò mọ̀ bóyá fẹ́ sanwó Fẹ́mi Ọbaṣá èmi ò mọ̀ it's not 10,000 you people should stop saying it's $10,000 it's not 10,000 èmi ò mọ̀ bó ṣe fẹ́ san èmo yẹn wọ́n bá gbé wèrè ẹ̀ fún ara ẹ̀ lọ tà ṣé kò ní dà àwọn kí ló lè jèrè lára ẹ̀ bọ́ bá lù ń gbàǹjo bá bu ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ lè nìkan ni béèyàn bá ra ajá ìsádà kó ra ọ̀sẹ̀ṣíàní bó ra ọ̀sẹ̀ṣíàní wàá ra búdọ̀gì bó ra búdọ̀gì wàá ra pitbull bó gbé pitbull ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa fún mi láwọn spíṣì ajá bọ́ bá gbé spíṣì tiẹ̀ wọlé ẹyọ kan ní nǹkan tá a mọ̀ tó ní skill àti talent ó lè ní béèyàn ò ṣọ́ra olúwẹ̀ náà máa padà wọ́n máa papà gbólówó ẹ̀ náà ní láti bọ́ bàtà ẹ̀ ó lè nìkan ló mọ̀ọ́jà eku ke kó jalè kó dùpù kò swindle kò gbá àwọn èèyàn kò lo baranda jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́ voice yẹ ṣé o mọ̀ pé lómi tún lélẹ̀ another victim this is how I'll be coming out with different victims just to prove to the general public of what you're capable of doing what you've been doing behind the cameras. It's not just about this present one, it's about the previous ones that you have done. It's about some of your victims that are downtrodden, that you actually reduce them to depression. For the fact that they have not found a speaker that is going to fight for their rights, for the fact that they have not found a very good platform where they're going to express, their displeasure over the things that you did to them. That's why they've been quiet, not because you succeeded in silencing them. Not because you succeeded in silencing them. They're just looking for a better platform for someone who has a voice like me, right? To bring their cases on board. Olenieu. Araboro, ara kengi ara, eya mi tuka lubutini mowo reto. Ara kengere, boro posi, eya tuka. And you see, at times, I even want to ask you, who are you impressing? Do you have from some friends that are actually big babes that you want to level up? Well, you want to level up, right? What's a level up? You really want to level up. If you want to level up, you work hard or you look for a nice boyfriend. Who are you trying to impress? You borrow something. Think about it and come on, dodge you. You want to my wife, I want to my yellow me. I say, Auntie Enny, I won't lie to you. She's a nice person. Up till when was it that we brought this case on board? It's Monday today. I think it was Thursday. Up till Thursday morning, she refused to tell her close allies that she just told them recently. Some of the people close to her were not even aware that she borrowed you the gold. That is where I praised that Auntie Enny. You pushed her to the wall. 10 months of borrowing $15,000 gold without returning it. That's over long for anybody to bust out. Èmi ò lè ṣe o. Oṣù kan máa ti fi gbé ta bí wèrè gbogbo ayé àti gbọ́. Wọ́n ti rob mi, wọ́n ti rip mi, wàhálà, ẹ gbà mí, wọ́n fẹ́ rip mi, ẹ gbà mí, Arashow ni o, ara wèrè, ara olè, ara gbéwìrì, ẹ gbà mí, wọ́n ti rip mi o, wàhálà o. Àti fóyà ẹ̀dànù. Èmi wọn bí yẹ kó má lọ Buckingham Palace má má lọ lùlù ní lórí kíní pé ẹ gbà mí o, help me, emergency line, help me, wọ́n ti rip mi, wọ́n ti gbá mi o. Mélòó mo ní, mélòó jìfáwù ní tán fẹ́ jalè. Má ti fi gbéta burúkú gbàgbà ya ti bá mi dá sí, má ti bá mi bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ ní máa pè é lápèta. Kí ló ń sọ yìí? Ara àwọn tó ṣe kíní fún ara, wọ́n ṣe máa ṣe ẹnìkà. Mo fi Ọlọ́run búra fún ẹ. You need to go and seek their forgiveness. Jẹ́ káwọn tó túmọ̀ ẹ tó bá ní wòlíì tó ń ṣògùn fún ẹ. Bí wọ́n pé ṣé tó bá ṣerú nǹkan ìfẹ́ ni tó ṣe ẹ́ lórí. Ṣé tó bá ṣe ẹ́ ní kàṣọ́ máa jẹ̀bi. Wọ́n lè jẹ̀bi. Ẹlòmíì àdákẹ́ àdẹ̀ walk away. Wọ́n ta ẹ lọ́fà tí kò fi ń ṣe tiẹ̀. Kí ló tó fẹ́ bọ́jọ́ ọ̀la ẹ jẹ́? O love àwọn èdè nù ni. Ṣé o love àwọn èdè nù? O rò pé gbogbo èèyàn ni wọ́n máa ń rẹ́ jẹ. Gbogbo èèyàn kan ni wọ́n máa ń rẹ́ jẹ o. Tó bá jẹ́ bó ṣe ń pariwo, I don't check with my kids. Then don't joke with them for real. You're instigating undue, unnecessary attack against them online. Because you see, if there's any of those people you're holding that has a child in the hospital that is now meant to use the money that you have been withholding with you for so long to pay for their hospital bills, if such child should buy one baby to tarati and not jadi shake buruku. Wọ́n ṣe ní ká padà pé because ẹni ló kó ogún ní mi dání ó gba nǹkan mi tó jẹ́ nǹkan mi ó dẹ̀ deprive mi láti lò lásìkò tó wúlò wọn ò ní sọ fún ẹ pé àwọn máa ṣe ń kà gbogbo ẹni tó rò pé ó halẹ̀ mọ́ wọn fi ẹ̀lẹ̀ mo ní ọmọ mi kan lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ online àwọn tó bá wà lórí Facebook tó bá jẹ gbèsè mo máa ń ṣe wèrè fún gidi lẹ́yìn pé ọmọ lọ san owó tó yá lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn bí owó tó ṣiṣẹ́ you have to pay back mo máa ń jẹ́ kó understand the life pé gbogbo èèyàn tí yàn bá ra ìjẹ tó bá dákẹ́ kọ́ ló yàn dá owó fún yàn o ẹlòmíì dákẹ́ torí pé wọ́n lọ nù ẹ́ nípa àṣọ ayé ni ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ 51.
Please don't comment to my this thing anymore. Don't comment to my this thing. I have told you I cannot do transfer for you. If you have an American number, American this thing, you can send it to me. Don't comment on my page again. I have proof that I paid the money to the person I paid. Anywhere you want to go, if you want to go to Instagram, do it.
No.
Don't comment on my page. You don't want me to be nasty.
Did you guys see that?
I have proof and I sent everything to you.
Did you guys see that?
I have proof. Don't comment.
Now, this was the lady expressing her bitterness in the last voice note we heard. I know you think you're taking me for a fool, but did you hear her response to her after that? Just because the lady went on her page to say, pay me up, the lady must have been provoked to go to her wall to say, can you pay me up my money? You see, she went berserk with her. She went crazy. She went all mad on her. Just because any yellow comment. Ara ò fẹ́ kẹ́lòmíì tó ń gbá lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ kò fẹ́ kó rí kí náà ti ń pè ihun táwọn yẹn sọ. Ara ò fẹ́ káṣírí tú. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Òun ò fẹ́ káṣírí tú because mugun tó wà ńlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Ibi tóbìnrin yẹn bá comment sí. Ṣé mọ̀ pé ẹ ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ put eléyìí sí charger. Ṣé mọ̀ pé I just have to leave this like this. I don't know. Okay, let's leave it. I'm charging this phone and I don't have time. So, kò fẹ́ kí ẹlòmíì ṣe oyè yín, kò fẹ́ kí ẹlòmíì rí voice note yẹn, kò fẹ́ kó wá gbọ́ message yẹn pé òun gbáyàn. Did you hear her response? Ṣebí gbogbo alájọ ń gbọ́ voice note yẹn lọ́kìn tó tún pause. Ṣé rí bó ṣe réèkì fún obìnrin yẹn just to silence her. When I was telling some of you that she has her ways of intimidating people that she's owing into silence. That brings us to the question of this present one that we're dealing with to ask if she had silenced my sister in Enny. Some of you even went ahead saying, Abante Eniola ní àṣírí lọ́wọ́ Enny. Ṣé gbọ́ bó ṣe dá obìnrin tá play voice ẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan lóhùn. Ṣé ẹni téèyàn ṣe lóore? Ẹ jẹ́ n bi yín, is this the kind of tone she is meant to use on that person? Even if that person is angry. After waiting for so long without anything being done. The woman has every right, every audacity to stalk her anywhere she is to ask for her money. Am I right or wrong? Or am I the only one thinking like this? When people provoke you, ṣé èèyàn máa ẹni ò ní kí fún ẹ, wọn ò ní faraya fún ẹ. Now, ẹ gbọ́ bóbìnrin yẹn ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, ẹ gbọ́ response ara, ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún play ibẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún play.
Please don't comment to my this thing
anymore.
Don't comment to my this thing. I have told you I cannot do transfer for you. If you have an American number, American this thing, you can send it to me. Don't comment on my page again.
The American number that the lady mentioned in that voice note, that you asked for my American number, I gave it to you. You asked for my Nigerian accounts, I gave it to you. But no money was paid till now. Now, Egbobo Tushe dasi free. Irú èèyàn tára jẹ́ nìyẹn, ìkà. Ẹni tó ogún ẹ máa di ogún ológun nínú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń support ẹ ló pọ̀ jù. Ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ̀ lómi àjẹbára ṣe ń jẹṣẹ́ oníṣẹ́. Ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ̀ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń support ara. Ẹ ní dúró jẹ́. Bí ara ṣe ń jẹ ogún ológun lójú yín. Tí ẹ dẹ̀ ń dùn mọ́ yín tẹ́ ń support ẹ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ làjèjì ṣe máa wá jẹ gbogbo ogún títí yín náà ṣe tẹ́ bá ṣe. Àfi tẹ́ ẹ bá sọ fára pé kó lọ fohun fólóhun. Padà. Ó lè ní ara. Òun lẹ́yìn náà gbọ́ yìí. You heard that woman bó ní yẹn ṣe rọra sọ̀rọ̀ pé ó lè rò pé ọ̀rẹ́ òun jẹ. But òun is not foolish. Ẹni tó yẹ ẹ lọ́wọ́ nígbà tó nídìí owó, ẹni tó ràn ẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Is this the kind of tone she's meant to use on that woman? Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́ dáadáa. Bully ni wèrè yìí.
This thing anymore. Don't comment to my thing. I have told you I cannot do transfer for you. If you have an American number, American this thing, you can send it to me. Don't comment on my page again. I have proof that I paid the money to the person I paid. Anywhere you want to go, if you want to go to Instagram, do it. Don't comment on my page. You don't want me to be nasty.
Did you hear that?
You don't want me. I have proof, and I sent everything to you as well. I have them. Anything was so awful, don't beg for me. I have proofs. Don't comment on my page again, please.
Ògbójú olè, ẹ̀yin ọ̀rẹ́ olè, ẹ̀yin àǹtí olè, all of you aunties, àǹtí olè nìyín. Ẹ ń gba return lọ́wọ́ ara, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń support ẹ, ó lè ògbójú olè ní bó bá tún di yín dáadáa, ẹ ń gba return nínú nǹkan tára ń kó wálé. Ọmọ yín ó ṣàgbàfọ̀, ó ń kẹ́rù wálé, ẹ sọ pé wọ́n hate ẹ. Irú iṣẹ́ wo ló ń ṣe tán fi hate ẹ tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ òṣì jáde lẹ́nu yín ọ̀rọ̀ játijàti. Gbogbo yín sọ pé they hate her. Hate her for what? She has virtually nothing to tickle my fancy. Me, Abike. She has virtually nothing that will attract my kind of person. Like, seriously, it's not this kind of person. Kò ṣerú olè yìí. Ihun tá gbogbo yín bá wí fún ṣẹ́rí pé Enny kọ́ ló ti ń ṣe ògbójú tó ń ṣe yẹn. Now àwọn mama ma play gbogbo lè bọ́n ṣe ń send ẹ̀ sí mi pé àǹtí Àbíkẹ́ bá wa play tiwa náà. Mo fẹ́ establish that truth pé bí ara ṣe máa ń ṣe rè fáwọn olówó. We need to establish the fact and back it up with evidence. And that's why we're bringing all those voice notes. This is just a one-person transaction. By the time I come up next time, I'm going to bring another and another and another. I will take up the case. I seldomly do this, but I bet you I'm going to do it this time around. I will definitely do it. Mama, what? Shari gbogbo àwọn wèrè Facebook yẹn ẹ sọ fún wọn pé ẹran sàrà ni wọn ẹran so chu mi ti ṣe tán. And if I realize I'm coming back to them. Esa wiri yala jaja will escape. But one at a time. And it will get to a point when I'll just say, okay, say go be one ja wiri going to bat it down. Rush 50th birthday meaning. About shipari something to similar to your want to left and right. And therefore about to be Tojoko. I just play last one ara oli ara gbèsè. Ọmọkọmọ àfi bí sólóore ìkà ọdẹbìtì ayadogun ológun wa máa jí lọ́tùn lósì ó wá ní kọ́lọ̀ máa mú ẹ kò sí bá láwọn òṣè ní bá tiẹ̀ náà jẹ́ gbàgbé òṣì ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ló máa jẹṣẹ́ ìwọ náà.
Everybody mọ̀ mi ò jẹ gbèsè mi ò yáwó lọ́wọ́ anybody.
ṣé gbọ́ owó ń jẹ gbèsè.
Kọ́kọ́ láti lose everybody mọ̀ mi ò jẹ gbèsè mi ò yáwó lọ́wọ́ anybody.
ṣé gbọ́. Now let me read this. How do we read this? This is a message to the woman. He said, he's not picking anymore. I will pay it on my own. I will forward all messages to him to you. She wanted, I guess that's, I will pay it on my own. I will forward all my messages to him, to you. He told me he paid all. Even this, he did not send me. No confirmation from any of the two. So you have to hold on till I'm ready. The lady now responded to her that for record purposes, go back to your messages of 26th of July. I sent you a receipt of payment. You see, I don't lie and I am not a disloyal person. After my full payment, we will revisit your attitude and lies. Good day. Did you hear that? Ṣé ṣe máa ń fi ohun burúkú lẹ́rìí fún ẹni tó jẹ ní gbèsè ẹni tó ṣe ẹ́ lóore ńgbà tí ó sì nǹkankan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ẹni tó dúró fún ẹ. And this woman is not the only one she did this to. Wọ́n ń gbé wá lẹ́lẹ́yọ ẹ̀yọ ni bó bá ṣe ń dé ni ní ọmọ tó ṣe bá ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbogbo bó ṣe gba góòlù àǹtí Enny.
She's like a mother to me. She's my everything. I sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá
tó bá fẹ́ gbá yín nìyẹn o.
Even after ìjẹta tí wọ́n kí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì yìí mo dẹ̀ sọ fún ọgbà sí ẹ má wọ̀rẹ́ fún mi ní Sunday. Kíní yìí ibi tó bá pé
Sunday ti dé lánàá àròwó o.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí góòdù yẹn gangan náà? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí? Kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀? Góòdù yẹn ọgbọ́n àwọn tẹ́mi ló ti há. Mi ò ní parọ́ fún yín sísá. Góòdù há lọ́wọ́ àwọn tẹ́mi. Góòdù ńlá yẹn big set yẹn. Earring yẹn náà há. No, earring yìí ò tẹ́ ni ẹ ti sọnù sí. Ṣé ni mo ṣe fẹ́ gbàdúrà ni? Yẹ ṣe pè mí, ṣó ti yẹ yín. So I will not lie to you. I will be true to you. Ṣó ti yẹ yín. So earring ti sọnù báyìí, big set yẹn náà ó ti há sọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ. Sherry, set yẹn, we are on it. Ṣó ti yẹ yín, and I told her to give it to Sunday. Ṣó ti yẹ yín, I was going to call her and get this money. But she suffered any con sùúrù. Sùúrù tán nìyẹn èmi personally èmi ò lè ní pẹ̀lú yàn pẹ̀lú gold mi tó máa gold bí $10,000 àgò kan kọ̀mọ́tà àná wọn ìbí ẹni téèyàn bá yá nǹkan wàá treat nǹkan yẹn bí ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ pé o mọ̀ pé mi kọ́ ni mo ní kíní kò gbọ́dọ̀ sọnù kò gbọ́dọ̀ kan nǹkan tí ò ṣe dá kíyàn kò bá ti lọ yá nǹkan kò bá jẹ́ tẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ kójọ́ mọ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ kó jẹ́ tí o mọ̀ pé kíní yóò na valuable kò gbọ́dọ̀ kan kò dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ sọnù. Àwọn tó bá ti lo nǹkan ní nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn rọra bọ́njọ́ kejìjọ́ kẹta kó sí envelope you treat with care dá padà fẹ́ni tó ní ara. I no go fit take this kind story me earring yẹn àti.
Sherry, before me at the time I was transferring the voice note back to Auntie Enny, there was a point where she said earring yẹn ti kan mo fetí mi gbọ́ ní yẹn kan ni òun fẹ́ wá nǹkan tóun máa ṣe sí. She now change it again to hotel ni mo ti misplace yẹn. She now change it again to mo bọ́lẹ̀ sí yàrá àǹtí Enny mo rò pé àǹtí Enny kò ní. Nobody, I mean, this makes no sense. Same style, same pattern every time. She's not someone who can stick to one story. She jumps from one story to the other. And at the end of the day, for someone who is very smart and intelligent, you can easily decipher which one is truth and which one is all lies. And that is exactly what I've been trying to prove here. That all of you need to hashtag Ara, end Ara scam, hashtag on virtually all our social media networks with a picture there. Let people know that she's not someone that has credibility to transact business with. She has no integrity to have anything to do with. When she came out last night, was there any point where I said, oh, Timatima, okay, money? No. Monica Wara America, can't wallow see any event to banche. They have every right to move to any event. It's gonna be a peaceful movement. Right there, they call the cops, they bring out all their evidence, and from there, a case will be invented. And once they invented the case, somebody incident, right? Loba law. Case ya huge. Láti bẹ̀, different department. Ẹ kò ní láti join hands, create time for it. Mo ti win àwọn court cases kan rí, mo farabalẹ̀ lọ ni mo fi everything tí mo fẹ́ ṣe lẹ̀. Mo jókòó ti pa ma ní wá láàárọ̀ yes. Ó ní wá lọ́sàn yes, ó ní wá lálẹ́ yes, until ton sentence onítàn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Mo ẹ fẹ́ ṣe case pẹ̀lú èyàn. Ẹ má sọ pé ṣe ń dín yín lọ́wọ́, ẹ ṣe tẹ́ bá need owó yín. As for Auntie Enny, me, I have said I'm not going to push Auntie Enny to do anything anymore. Because I don't know if she wishes to let go or if she wishes to, let me see if she's up or if she wishes, me more. Like seriously, I don't know. Because what this girl, the impression this Ara girl is coming out to create in Ipe, Auntie Enny to let go on mind. But on ba fún wọn lówó, wọn ṣe kinikan. Oh, I can't, it's not connecting here. Do you understand? Hello, Auntie Enny.
Let go, bawo. Kí ló ń sọ, let go, bawo. Ṣé máa let go?
Ṣé ẹ ti let go ni? Impression tó ń give ni pé lánàá. Mo ní o. Ìhun tára ń sọ ni o. Ó ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bóun sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ tí ló wà kú pẹ̀lú yín. Kíní kan ẹ ṣá gbọ́ fídíò ẹ̀ tó ṣe. They also mention ó ní kankan wà láàrin òun àti yín, ó ní bọ́rọ̀ kíní yẹn ṣe jẹ́.
Kò sí nǹkan kan tó wà láàrin mi tí. Whatever to kí ló fẹ́ wà láàrin mi àtàrà? Kí ló fẹ́ wà láàrin mi àtàrà? Dúpẹ́ ti ṣe ló máa ń ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Nǹkan fẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ owó mi jáde ni. Àṣírí wo ló wà láàrin mi àtàrà? Tó ti bá ti fẹ́ ṣàṣàrà ni wọ́n fẹ́ bá ṣe àṣírí kan. Àwọn èèyàn tó ń sọ òṣì ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu burúkú wọn kọ́kọ́ sọ because àwọn kan lọ ní góòdì o. Àwọn kan lọ ní góòdì o. Kọ́ ṣọ́ra wọn, kọ́ ra fi mí sílẹ̀. Mi fẹ́ gba góòdì mi lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Owó gidi mi fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ẹ mọ iye tó kọ̀ sí tí wọ́n máa rà á sí. Tó rà bóyá 27-28 million máa ra góòdì yẹn. Máa dákẹ́. Ṣé ìtẹ̀sí láyà ara yẹn máa bàjá? Ó máa dà sí rọ́ọ̀fù ni. Èmi máa gba góòdì ni o. Góòdì ní àbówó mi ti ń kọ́mẹ̀ntì síbẹ̀ látẹ̀kọ́ mi ìmọ̀ bóyá o mọ̀.
Àmì orí.
So kò máa wò.
Ẹ ṣé ẹ ti gbowó lánàá àbí ẹ àwọn ẹ ti gbowó lánàá Auntie Enny. I know. Ara yín ò yá, I know you told me. Auntie Enny ṣó ti fún yín lówó lánàá?
Mi ti gbowó lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ náà fẹ́ fún mi. Wọ́n ti plan kó máa zẹ́ẹ̀lì mi lénìí.
Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ máa dáa fún. Ẹ ṣáà so ẹ máa gba góòlù yẹn ready láti let go nǹkan kan.
Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́. Ìyá mi lọ́rùn bó bá fò wá gangan kò jọ. Mi ṣe máa let go gold là ń sọ Àbíkẹ́ mélòó.
I know. I understand. Mo understand Auntie Enny. I know.
Ma let go gold náà máa ń sọ yìí tó ń ṣe bóyá àǹkárá kìíní kan. Gold là máa ń sọ yìí let go kíni. Ma let go kíni. Ẹni tó pa mí lára máa let go. Ó pa mí lára gidi ni nà.
Ìpalára ó ṣèkà fún yín. I know you told me.
Ọmọ
àpòṣìbèrò.
Nǹkan tó dùn mí ni pé wọ́n wọ́n ti wọ́n mi pa ọmọ ìgbì ìgbọ́ ni. Wọ́n máa ń sọ fún mi pé ó máa ṣe fún yín, ó máa ṣe mí láíláí kò lè ṣe fún mi. Ó máa ṣe fún mi, ó máa ṣe mí láíláí kò lè ṣe fún mi. Ó ṣe fún mi ń sìn náà. Mi ìṣẹ̀bí yìí ń ṣe ẹni tó yẹ kó jìyà yìí lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Nǹkan tí bá fẹ́ tún fàjíṣẹ́ lọ́mọ tẹ́mi yẹn, ó kàn ń kọ́ ọmọ yẹn sí wàhálà ni. Ọmọ yẹn ò mọ nǹkan kan, ọmọ yẹn innocent. Ó kàn ń lórúkọ ọmọ yìí jẹ́ ni. Òun kọ́ ló gbé góòlì fún ọmọ olóhùn mi, mo wá tó jẹ́ ń gbórúkọ ẹ̀ sí nǹkan. Kò gbé nǹkan fún tẹ́mi àti ìgbà tẹ́lẹ̀ ló ṣe rọ pé òun máa gbé fún tẹ́mi. Ó kọ̀ fẹ́ǹsì mi láti má wá sí.
Nobody should call me for now, please. Ó ń parọ́ because nǹkan tó tún sọ fọ́rẹ́ ẹ̀ kan tá a pè láàárọ̀ yìí, ó parọ́ fọ́rẹ́ ẹ̀ pé ọmọ òun gbé lọ sí Naija, pé tẹ́mi gbé lọ sí Naija, pé wọ́n wá jí lọ́wọ́ tẹ́mi ní Naija.
Irọ́ ló pa, kò gbé nǹkan fún tẹ́mi, ẹgbàá kan ti sọ fún yín. Nǹkan bí tí ń bá fà kó tó di December.
Máa parọ́ mọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ fi jalè.
Àwọn ò jí nǹkan kan mọ́ tẹ́mi lọ́wọ́ ní Naija. Ọmọ yẹn ó kò mọ̀ pé òun tá ní ìṣí méjọ òun ni.
Má ṣe o. Ṣẹ́rí tí ò bá ti sán bó ṣe máa sọ, ṣàjẹ́ etí bí ta sọ yẹn máa pè yín padà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ka arrange ẹ̀. Lẹ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń sign petition ẹ̀ sign petition ẹ̀. Yes, ṣàǹtí ẹni máa pè yín padà, take it easy o sis, ṣe gbọ́. Ó dàbọ̀. Can you tell by the sound of her voice that she's depressed? When I spoke to her this morning, she was like, Abike, inú mi ò dùn. Abike mi ò get ara mi. Èso ni mo fẹ́ rọra fi gba gbogbo owó mi lọ́wọ́ ọmọ ìpè because ẹ ti rí pé èèyàn tó máa ń dá nǹkan sírọ̀ fún ní ṣẹ́rẹ́ tí mo play fún yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan, nǹkan tó ṣe fún woman yìí bó ṣe pariwo. The same thing ló fẹ́ ṣe fún àǹtí Enny. Ẹ máa rí àwọn ẹlòmíì tó máa jẹ gbèsè. Nǹkan tá gbọ́ pọ́n sọ pé bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe náà nìyẹn. Tán fi jámútù tó lọ ṣe nǹkan burúkú kẹ́ máa jalè níran yín. Wo bó ṣe sọ ẹni tó ṣe ẹ́ lóore dà ní nǹkan tó béèrè pẹ̀lẹ́ ẹ̀rín tó lọ gbé jáde fún ẹ. Ohun àǹtí Enny gbọ́n gbà tí mo bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí. Àǹtí Enny, why are you not talking? Pé ọmọ wèrè yìí ṣe fẹ́. Wọ́n ní kí làwọn fẹ́ sọ. Wọ́n ló ti sú àwọn. Tó bá pé àwọn á máa sunkún, á máa dọ́gbọ́n sunkún, á sọ nǹkan mi lẹ́yìn. Tí gbọ́ padà ń bá rí o. Àǹtí yìí, gbogbo àwọn aláǹtí tó ń kó kiri yẹn, gbogbo wọn ló tún bà lórúkọ jẹ́, ló sọ̀rọ̀ wọn lẹ́yìn, ló ṣàbòsí wọn rẹpẹtẹ. Òun ni mò ń sọ lórí live chat. Gbogbo àwọn àǹtí tó máa ń fún lówó. Gbogbo wọn lọ́mọ yìí tún bàjẹ́, ló sọ̀rọ̀ wọn lẹ́yìn, backbiting them. Gbogbo ohun tó lọ sọ fáwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ pa wọn, gbogbo ẹ̀ ló dẹnu gbogbo àwọn ló dé tí wọn. None of them has asked that till now. I say it outside here. Òun ni mò ń sọ yìí. Ara kò tún bọ́ sẹ́yìn, kò tún báyàn jẹ́, kò sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀, kò bá àwọn olórí ẹ lórúkọ jẹ́. Wọ́n ní gbogbo ẹ̀ ló kú sí ẹ lára. Ó tí mo ní mi ò lè ṣọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀. Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ báwo ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ wẹ̀. Ká má rí èmi kè. Tá lè ka ètè. Ó pọ̀fù. Èmi kọ́, èmi lè ṣọ̀rẹ́ o. Wọ́n má jẹ́. Tí iṣẹ́ entertainment ò bá gbé ẹ̀. Lọ wá ṣẹ́kún ṣe ọwọ́ ẹ̀. Bọ́ kọjá fún ẹ wá já wọn lólè. Àwọn kan tó gbá ní fabric ń jọ sí bọ́ supply yẹ lọ́jà, ó máa fojú olóore gúngi náà ni. So kí ló fẹ́ bá ẹ ṣe tó fẹ́ pé èèyàn? Ìwọ máa ń fi gígùn ojú olóore ni always fi gígùn ojú olóore. Èèyàn kì í ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kéèyàn gòkè ọlà láyé. Ṣorí ìgbà tó bá rò pé wọn náà ti dé pedestal tó ga, àwọn àjèjì á wá jẹ́ṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ bó ṣe ṣe fáwọn èèyàn àti fáwọn olóore ẹ̀. Àsìkò ẹ̀san ń bọ̀ o. Tó bá rò pé ó ti ṣàṣegbé ara, irú yín kì í lákòjọ. Gbogbo ẹni tó ti ṣe níkà, ọmọ kan ń bọ̀, ọ̀rẹ́ kan ń bọ̀, èèyàn kan wà ńbẹ̀ kan tó máa sọ fún ẹ padà in a bigger coin. Tó máa pinch ara ẹ pé God, there's something they call the law of return. Karma is eventually gonna come knocking at your door someday. Whether you like it or not, you're going to reap everything that you've done to those people. As at the time, you will feel so relaxed, like, oh, ó ti gather owó, ó ti jẹ lọ. Àwọn nǹkan tí o rò. Sórí nǹkan tó burú jù láyé yìí ni pé k'Ọlọ́run kọ́kọ́ gbéyàn sókè kó tó jọyàn mọ́lẹ̀, kó fìdí èèyàn jọlẹ̀, kó ṣẹ̀sín èèyàn. Ẹ má pè mí, anybody má pè mí. I'm not going to entertain call today. I've told you earlier on that I'm not going to entertain call. Once I'm done here, I'm gone, and I'll be leaving in another 1 or 2 minutes. So this very session is not to entertain call. Just allow me today, please. Me, Nena Jinye. But I spoke to Auntie Enny this morning, and I sensed how her voice was shaking. She was almost crying. Now, because I want to sick, I want to love you. Kini yo jẹ́ káwọn lè lọ bí iṣẹ́ in the past few days, people buzzing their phone here and there. How could people be nice to you and then you go back paying them back this way? Ode rupolo ngwa dariji. Ọlọ́run ẹ̀san ombo àsìkò lè má ti tó ó wá jẹ́ gbogbo iṣẹ́ owó ẹ̀ pátápátá gbogbo ẹni tó ṣiṣẹ́ lóore tó gbomijé lójú wọn wàá san omijé yẹn padà times millions ara. Kàn má sọ̀rọ̀ ìṣẹ̀dá wọn bá ẹja bí ẹ. Orí àwọn ọmọ kékèké tó tún fi ń parọ́ jalè. Irú bíbí tí ẹni mo rírí. Gbogbo èèyàn ń gbọ́mọ pamọ́ wọ́n fọmọ ẹ parọ́ níbi tó ti jalè. Ṣé bó yẹ kó gbé orúkọ ọmọ ẹ kúrò pátápátá ni pé kàn dánú ẹ. Once you love your kids. Is that how to love your children? Wrapping them up in a dirty sin. Irú sin burúkú yìí tẹ́ pé wọn gbọ́dọ̀ ká ẹ gan mọ́bẹ̀ ó tún ti orí ọmọ ẹbọ káwọn èèyàn bá lè rò pé bóyá ọmọ kékeré ló sọ nǹkan nù. Tẹ́mi ò ń ṣọmọdé. Tẹ́mi ìsọmọ 23 or so. Ṣé òun fún ara ẹ̀ lè $100 nù? Tó bá fún $200 ṣó kọ̀ lè dédé dànù. Ká má wá sọ góòlù oní góòlù. Ẹni tí wà tí ẹjọ́ ń gba Amẹ́ríkà tó sìn ẹ ní góòlù fódìdí oṣù 6 tó gbé fún. Ó wá sọ pé ìgbà tọ́mọ ẹ lọ sí Èkó ní kó wá gbé fún wọn lÉkòó. Ìjọ tó ti ń sìn ẹ ní Amẹ́ríkà kí ló dé tó gbé fún wọn? Ó lè ní ẹ. Is it the same gold tó sọ pé ó ti há àwọn Tẹ́mi ló sọnù ló ní kí Tẹ́mi lọ gbé fún wọn lÉkòó? Is it the same gold tó sọ fẹ́ mi pé ó mọ bó ṣe jẹ́ o gold yẹn há ni o yẹríǹgì kan ni ó sọnù gbàgbé sí balùwẹ̀ ni ṣé òun náà ló ní kó lọ gbé fún lÉkòó? Ó lè ní ẹ. Ṣọ́ra àwọn èèyàn tó máa ń ṣe irú nǹkan báyìí tó bá dájú èèyàn kíyàn dájú ẹ̀kọ́ rẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ kó ló wà gbàgbé ṣọ́ra lílu tó wà ẹ náà má tí àwọn èèyàn kan kálá ìdílé má tí àwọn èèyàn jáwèrè gan ẹlòmíì kò sí nǹkan tí ó lè fi tó bá gbá 10 naira lọ́wọ́ ẹlòmíì ó lè fi 1 million wá 10 naira yẹn jáde padà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó yóò mọ àwọn èèyàn tán mean because they hate cheating. What you're doing to your helpers is cheating them, rubbishing them, subjecting them to ridicule. You instigate attack against them. Ordinarily, Anthony Ojeyan tó máa ń sọ̀rọ̀. On gaslight ẹ wọ́n bú wọn olórí burúkú ta ló gbé wọn wá ọmọ àlè má ṣàǹfààní ara ẹ ló gbé wọn wá. Ìwọ ló mójú olóore ló fi gbolẹ̀. Ìwọ ló ń ṣe ọmọ tíyàn ń ṣe lóore. O bọ́ta kò soko kò gbariwo pa èèyàn bí a máa yẹ gbà mí ẹ ṣàánú mi ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n mo máa san gbogbo nǹkan tí bá ní olórí burúkú gbogbo àwọn pọ́sì wèrè tó rejọ lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn aṣọ aláṣọ lọ́wọ́ kó gbẹ sórí ibè kó lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sinimá tún ta kó wọn fún wọn kí ló fẹ́ gé inú kó depress wá ní kó náà má depress ó rò páyà ẹ lè wọ́n á wú ilé ìyá ẹ̀ ńjọkan ó mọ̀ pé mò ń tẹnu wọn fún ẹ ìwé òdèdè wọ́n dẹ̀ lè gbé ìyá ẹ lọlé wọ́n ibi tó ti rò then go ask you one day nǹkan fi pamọ́ sí ẹ lọ́wọ́ lórí ìka tó ń ṣe mark ẹ̀ down kò sẹ́ni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ibi tó máa ń lọ scot free dìímú sọ́wọ́ sí pàbí kẹsàn bẹ́ẹ̀ one day ṣó máa ń gbọ́ tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn boys tó máa ń gbowó deal lọ o ò tí wò rí kò kí ń funny o girl you go chop am correct ẹ̀yin tèmi lórí Facebook máa fi yín dẹ̀ I have 2 other lower devices on a lower deck here and that's why tí mo ṣe ń wojú ẹ̀. We are going to leave it here. I'm not entertaining calls today. I will come back when I am more, when I have ample time to give you, my audience, time to call in and to also address the next victim. There's another one, and another one, and another one. It is well. So let me leave all of you. Thank you so much, my TikTok, my Instagram, and my Facebook audience. Thank you so very much. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for your immense support and endless love. I appreciate all of you. I need to go now. Like, seriously, I gotta go. Oh, Mamba Menuja, I know Auntie Enny is broken. It hit her. But the reality is done on her now. Oti her finally, oti law. Owó tán náà máa san lánàá. Ẹ̀gbọ́n sì pé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ àrà ló fẹ́ dáwó ọmọ tó lóun wà hard òun rí owó. She can't even afford to pay back for ordinary earrings. And she wouldn't stop ranting about her being hardworking. What do you do with the money you earn from your hard work? Ọmọ package disgrace in Yemen. Adójútì ni obìnrin. Ọmọ ẹlẹ́sìn akóṣìbérò adójútẹ̀bí. Oh, nigga, don't pay any pedigree. You lack credibility. You lack integrity. Your honesty, your trust, box equal to 0 ni red box no tick. Èyàn lè bẹ́ẹ̀ dòwò pọ̀. O máa bá yéèyàn jẹ́. Béèyàn bá fẹ́ sínú business, onítọ̀hún á go bankrupt. wàá jẹ gbárùn wàá bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́. Business mélòó ló ṣì ń ṣe l'Amẹ́ríkà? Kí ló ń ṣe bẹ́yìn? Ìwọ illegal tó pé o register anything tó ṣe. Tó bá register wàá máa gba tax tó huge tó fat. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń pariwo I make money, I make money. Wọ́n ti fi tax lọ san gbowó gbèsè yìí. Olóbùkọ́ máa dojú tì ní. Ṣé wọ́n á náwó sí ẹ pé yàwó? Wọ́n bá kọ́kọ́ ẹ mọ́lẹ̀ wo anybody tó bá gbé ẹ sílé gan máa ṣẹ̀sín lọ ni. Ìkà ni ẹ́. Ìkà, you are wicked. Mo etí lọ́wọ́ yìí nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ lẹ́nu àǹtí yìí pé ó wicked nísìnyí mo tún wá inú tí ń run mí sí ẹ. Ìkà ni ẹ́ nísìnyí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ó ń disgust mi. Wàhálà ìkà ni ẹ́, abatẹnijẹ́ ni ẹ́. Béèyàn bá fojú dá nǹkan síbi kan pé èèyàn máa fi ṣe ohun rere lọ́jọ́ iwájú, bó bá ti dọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó máa chatter gbogbo dreams èèyàn àti hopes èèyàn ni. Ó máa gbé ta ní aláyàtúntà ló ṣe ọmọ ìyá àdínní borrow and sell it off. Àwọn náà bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ ni. Àwọn náà bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ ni. Bí òwò entertainment ò bá pé olóṣè òde ló máa ṣalápàtà kó lọ sí odò ẹran bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n bá wọn kó gbẹ bó ṣáàkì. Wàá gbowó dandan kọ́ ni kó wọ designer olóṣè ọmọ olójú kòkòrò. Abatẹnijẹ́. Abatẹnijẹ́ arúngún ọmọ, arúngún olè. Ìyálà ìyá ilé ra góòdì $15,000 kó gbé fún Tèmi kó dágbé travel. Olè. Mélòó ló rà fúnra rẹ̀ tó ní rẹ́kọ̀dù pé Tèmi ló ń bẹ gbé kiri. Ìyálà ìyá sweaty, wàá ṣiṣẹ́ ajé, ìwà fi kó wàá ra $15,000 jewelry. Wèrè á máa sọ pé ọwọ́ wọn ló há sí. Olórí burúkú. Ó sọ jewelry gold 18 karat gold. Ó sọ yẹn di layer tó wà lábẹ́ mattress. Ó há síbẹ̀. Ó há. Olè. Inú ẹ̀ ti ń run mí bí ṣe wà yín sìn. Ajéko ni wọ́n ti ṣèdájọ́ ọwọ́ anything náà máa ti ṣe fún ẹ. Lóyìnbó ó pọ́n yín lé o. Àǹtí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà àwọn sórí lọ́wọ́ yìí. Ẹ máa create hashtag awareness ara scam.